All right, we're back, everybody.
I hope.
Take two. Take two.
At least it'll split the video up, and then we're just gonna sound stupid.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude. I get so upset when this shit happens.
Yes, you do.
And for this fact,
Oh, we
Reverting
ain't
or
even might
reverting.
be. We're doing it.
we are
Are we doing restream as well?
bit.
Because that also might fuck a connection. I'm trying to stream to 2 different platforms.
No, we're not. YouTube
Okay.
is off right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure
I'm pretty
not?
sure you're not sure about
It's
that.
on?
it's
Let's-
be on. I
let
got
me-
a notification when we started before.
Oh, on the tubes? You? That might be taking up a lot of bandwidth.
I don't think so. I think it has something to do with the fuck, what is that called?
It says we're live.
Oh god. It's
There it
called
is.
like the buffer rate or something like that. Yeah.
Baud rate.
But I don't think like
Did you say
streaming
bald rate?
That is
to
a thing.
Oh. Oh.
No, I just
You're
looked it
talking
up.
about hair.
Got that baud rate.
that bod rate.
Bald. Or like BARD rate. Bald.
I don't know. We're
Oh,
good right now.
we
but
are. Chilling.
Yeah, I think we're gonna just start recording stuff and then uploading it to YouTube, and then I'd like to take the audio from those episodes and upload it to Podbean so people can listen to it on Spotify and shit.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
Podbean's
Podarena
like
bean.
DistroKid but for podcasts.
All right. Well, hey.
So yeah, so that way you can hear the audio and stuff and all that type of shit.
And once that gets done, it's going to be nothing but clean audio. It's not going to sound like it's getting
Yeah.
that kind of shit.
Fuck, what
Yeah.
were we even talking about? Overwatch or something?
Yeah,
think
we were
so.
goofing with that.
Yeah. Whatever. Who cares? I've been
Overwatch.
playing Overwatch a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty fun. For like
pretty
3
fun.
hours, and then after 3 hours, I'm like, okay, I fucking get out of here. Yeah.
That is not a game I ever got into.
It's fun. It's just when it's just me and Jordan for like 3 hours, it's like this is solid, and then after that 3 hours, it's like all right, I need a break. If there's more than 2 people, it's fucking fun all the time. Like it never gets old. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm having fun with it. It's cool.
I'm having fun with Fortnite.
Yeah.
Just
You were
because
talking
don't
about
have to fucking
Fortnite.
build, you can still break through shit. It's kind of decent.
Yeah. Right now in Destiny, there's not really anything to do.
Yeah, not till reset.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do some trials today. See if I can go flawless on my birthday.
Not me.
Well, now it's well, yeah, no, it's fucking non-flawless pool. So
I'm 1601
Little
right
bit
now. I'm
easier.
light.
I think I'm 1602.
Are you?
Yeah, that's now just the bounty grind.
I think I'm coming to terms with that. I just don't give a fuck about the seasonal challenges. I don't care.
You don't have to. You've made it this far.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
Without them,
don't
you
need
could
to.
be like, if you finish them all, you'd probably be like 1610.
Yeah, I don't give
Like
a
all
fuck.
the streamers at like
I'm already-
level 400 on Battle Pass.
Powerful enough. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but that would also help in GMs.
Huh?
In GMs.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck you all in GMs. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'm not
having-
grinding fucking killed 300 Guardians in Crucible. Suck my
No,
balls.
Yeah, the Crucible ones,
Suck my
you
balls.
ain't got to do that.
Yeah, and then it's like kill 50 Guardians with stasis abilities in Crucible, and I'm like, oh really?
No.
Suck my left
That
nut.
hap- no.
Like no.
Not
Yeah.
happening.
All I'm doing recently, I haven't really been playing. I need to get the stasis shit for my lock.
I need to do that with all 3 of my characters.
I'm not doing all 3. I did
Bro.
Warlock, stasis is the only one that I'm worried about.
Tell me why I went to go
For
play
freezing turrets.
the dungeon for Shadowkeep with Purdy and Kyle.
Purdy and Purdy.
And we go to go in there, and I'm like, oh wait, I gotta complete the campaign for Shadowkeep.
Did you complete the campaign?
Yeah, well, actually, what we ended up doing was I made Kyle the leader. I was able to load in.
There you go.
That's how it goes.
That dungeon though for Shadowkeep,
That is actually pretty kind of fun.
it is fun. I liked it. The jumping puzzle, I was like, this is cool. I was like, this is cool. It reminded me of Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's got a lot of things in it where like there's you know what it reminded me of is like the chariots in Elden Ring. Remember the dungeons where like there would be like things that go like back. It has all that kind of shit in it. It's pretty wild. It's fun. There's like only one boss though. Whoop.
Yeah, it's
So-
the final.
Yeah. So and
other,
then
other than that, you got to do like puzzle type stuff. It was
Yeah.
cool with like having to use a sword against the knight. You actually had to hit him with a sword,
or
With
like
the
blocking the
shrieker,
shot. And
Yeah, to
everything.
block the shot so it would bounce back at the shrieker. And then what was the last one? The wizard. You have to use the
You have to use
throwable
your
heavy attack.
Yeah.
Kill it. Other than that, shit's a breeze.
Yeah.
It also drops really high stat armor.
Yeah. Holy shit.
So if you focus onto like whatever build you want to do, you focus on a discipline build, it's gonna drop at like a 60.
You're talking about focusing it with your ghost, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It'll drop if you don't have like risen umbral engrams or like energy, or like the new energy for the season to like focus armor.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna drop it very nice, but it also depends. Like, will you even get a drop? But it also only takes 5 minutes to farm.
Yeah. I got
Shit,
boots
what
for
the
my
fuck is going on in the chat?
what? Jesus fucking Christ, Victorium, let's go.
Victorium, lol.
That's awesome. She gifted you a sub, Mike.
I see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Mucho, thank you.
Thanks so much, Victoria. Damn, she's got 9 gifted subs over Matt now. That's
Yeah,
wild.
get fucking wrecked, kid.
But yeah, so I mean, like in Destiny right now, it's kind of just like, let me go in, do my shit on reset, run the raids. Oh, I didn't get touch of Alice again. Cool. Let me go hang myself, and then and then I'll come back. And
Dude, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
I want to learn a new raid though. To be honest, I want to learn either
Thank you for the happy birthday wish.
I want to learn Garden. I want to learn Val or Vogue. So, because I
Still has same mechanics as
yeah,
it
but I
used to.
haven't played Vogue since D1, dude.
I'm
Like
down.
I have no idea
I'm
what
down
I'm
to
doing.
run it. You might even get him Vex Mythoclast.
That would be
If
cool.
you got a Vex before touch, I'd shit.
Knowing my fucking luck, I probably would. Dude, I've run that raid like 27 times.
I saw a Reddit video. They ran Vogue, and at the end, it drops an exotic, and he's like, "I'm about to get it," and he got gauntlets,
Oh,
and it just jumped off the fucking edge.
Yeah.
Do not drop
The other
exotic
thing that
armor
I-
from Atheon, you fucking kooks.
the other thing that I started doing too was just keeping an eye on like the lost sector, the exotic lost sectors and shit.
Do
And
those.
just running all those and getting all the
Are you
gear
doing
from
them
them.
on the hardest difficulty?
Yeah, on
Okay.
master. Yep.
Yeah, that's basically just fucking farming materials.
Dude, that
and
one chest
exotiques.
for hunters where it gives you
Gear
DPS.
Falcons,
Yeah.
Or, no, that's
I called it
Star
like
Raiders.
gonorrhea or something
Star
like
Raider
that.
skills.
No. It's the Gear Falcon
The
one.
Gear Falcon one is more damage after you come out of being invisible.
Yeah, so like I run my Void build, and then I'll run Rat King as well.
Yikes.
Oh my god, that is fun.
That is a PvP king right now.
Yeah.
Since they've
That's Ron
reactivated.
taught me that for when we were in trials.
Well, now that it's actually reactivated, you can use it, and then that's one thing I don't have, so I need to activate that.
is
When
a
it was
fun
disabled, I didn't know
chess
it was
piece.
also disabled from dropping. So
Yeah.
I ran this specific fucking lost sector
like 20
probably
times.
like 20 times. I'm like, how is not a single
Ugh,
thing,
yeah.
not a single exotic drop for me?
Yeah, so
Like, oh, I just fucked myself.
I think I ran it on Thursday. Or no, it was like
I
Friday
wonder if it's
morning.
today or not.
I'm not sure. But yeah, I got the, what is it, Omnioculus? The chest
Omni,
with
yeah,
all the eyes
Omni.
on it.
Yep.
That's a really cool
That's a
looking
big
chest
end game
piece.
one as well for invisibility.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Huh.
Yes.
Well, I got that, and then I ran it again, and
I
got
can
the
send
other
you a
one.
video from Mactix. Shout out.
Sure.
That's all he runs is Omni Void Hunter.
Oh, okay, cool.
And he does GM carries
Oh, okay, cool.
and like raid
Omni
carries
better
and
for
stuff.
GMs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's like certain things that you can just go invisible indefinitely.
What?
You can be invisible majority of the time.
Wow. Holy shit. I didn't know
To
that.
stay out of combat.
Damn.
Yes.
The whole time I was like fiending for that.
That's what
Deer
he uses
Falcon or whatever.
Lightblade.
Yeah.
He's the one that jumps up and down.
Oh.
And he just makes everybody invisible when they need to be.
Gotcha.
That's where I got that from.
I guess that is
From watching
one
it.
thing I could do is like if we did play Destiny, I can run. I think I have to run. I think like 5 GMs to Guild Conqueror.
Yep.
So
I'm here for it.
I mean, I'd be down.
I will grind hard endgame content.
Yeah, me too. I mean, my thing is like when I get on there and there's nobody on there, I'm like,
I'm getting off.
whoa, yeah, I don't think I want to play anymore. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Burned out content.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready for season 19. It's almost here. I mean, we got 1 more month left. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm still having fun.
Pre-order Lightfall.
Me too.
I will. I'll get around to it.
Why is it only 2 versions?
What do you mean?
There's only a deluxe and a regular version.
What do you want?
I want the dungeon key. I'm so fucking tired
Which
of
one?
people being like, let's run the dungeon for Witch Queen. I'm like, I can't do it. I haven't spent $1,000 on this game yet. Fuck you, Bungie, dude. Like,
Like a $10 key?
it's 20.
Oh, lick my balls.
Thank you.
For one dungeon?
So, like,
Is it duality?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So, like,
It's a fun dungeon.
I'm sure it's Callus's daughter or whatever. That's cool as shit.
It's a pretty good one.
But, like, that's what I'm saying in this game that I've noticed is that I'm like, dude, every single fucking thing that you want to do in the game, they're like, give me money. And I'm like,
They should kind of
they should, like, not
what
do
Fortnite
that.
kind of does. You can earn V-Bucks.
Yeah. You talking about with, like, silver?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You can, I can earn Bright Dust, but I can't buy this part of the game with Bright Dust.
Say like 25 tier battle pass or what.
Yeah, where you get, like,
X amount
silver
of
in the
silver.
battle pass?
Yeah.
Yeah,
50
Apex does
silver
that too. Like, I agree. Where give me 50 silver in the battle pass. Not 100 or anything crazy. Just give me 50 throughout.
Challenges, whatever, yeah.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, because it's like, dude, I mean,
At that point, you're proving that doing the game,
yeah.
playing the game, you're adding time and hours. It's being calculated for them, so why not take a little back? And at that point,
Nah.
Yeah, but then they don't get their money. Yeah. I'm like, so prime example of this shit is, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago or something like that. These motherfuckers are doing Dares of Eternity and shit. And I'm like, I don't even know what that is. I don't think I have it.
And
They're
I
like,
can't
you
even do
don't. I'm like, all right, how much is it? Go to the store, $25 for
the
Dare
30th
for
anniversary.
for 30th anniversary edition. I start doing what I normally do in this scenario, where I just start bitching and moaning about how obscenely priced this shit is. Dude, it's like an hour of content, and it's $25.
But you
Go
can,
fuck
you also
yourself.
get another dungeon.
Well, right, but but regardless, though, I'm like, dude, $25 for one dungeon is obscene. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck. It's
Dude,
obscene.
They need to all that stuff. It's just 30th anniversary thing. There was something else that went along with it.
You talking about like the bundle or whatever, where it would be
I
like,
got a fucking porn bot liking my photos right now.
hell yeah, dude, Pornbots
Jesus.
rule. Thanks for the
Get
free
fuck off
likes,
get off my
nerds.
Instagram until they get banned and then the like goes away.
Yeah, of course.
Fucking nerd.
But yeah, so
Well,
I'm
yeah, that had more than just 30th anniversary and a dungeon when it initially came out. But like now, I don't even know how worth it is. But Grasp of Avarice is also a really fun dungeon.
it is. The dungeon is awesome, and I got Galley, which is great. I love
I was
Galley
going to say that's a big thing too. You're paying money for
a gun.
a gun that
You
they've had
shouldn't be
10
paying
years.
for. Yeah,
Yeah.
trust me, I have my
Yeah.
own opinion about that too.
have
They just
Yeah, because you can't
they just
transfer it from
keep
D1.
reskinning fucking guns and
Yeah.
like Can you do something new? Please.
Well, for
No?
me,
Fuck. Okay. Lick
like,
my ass.
so either
Straighter's
way,
back, Drang's back, Mini Tool's back. Why? Bring Icebreaker back. Fuck. I would love to use it.
for me though, I'm just like $25 for this shit is obscene. This fucking blows. I don't want to pay this money. So I looked at the reviews because it said mixed. It said mixed and it said overwhelmingly negative. So and because I'm just being an asshole at this point.
Like Amazon did.
Yeah. Yeah. But because I'm just, at this point, I'm just mad and I wanted to be an asshole and everything, I start reading the reviews of like the mostly negative shit. I'm like, listen to this. And so I come across one that literally says, fuck paying $25 for this shit. It's obscenely priced and you should never do that. They said, here's the link for this on CD Keys. It's $10. You're welcome. So I went, $10 for this? Easy. Let's go. $10. Bought it. If I could find the Witch Queen dungeon key for $10, I'd buy it instantly. Easy.
No one has it.
I don't fucking know. I haven't looked, to be honest.
G2A.
Yeah, right. Or CD keys or anything. Like I'm like,
definitely do it because I'll run that shit with you too.
yeah. I mean, I would like to run it. I want all the content. I don't want to pay for everything. Fucking annoying, dude. Like,
you give us a bad review, pay.
it's not even that. It's more like, hey, we put out this fucking recycled bullshit ass fucking shit and we want money for it. Like, yeah. Well, guess what, dude? I don't want to pay you for it. Like, it's not worth. In Lightfall, you can only get the normal game for $60 or whatever. No dungeon key, no nothing, $60.
What?
If you pay the $99 one, you get the gun, whatever, Storm Nuts or whatever the fuck it's called. That Storm Chaser or whatever. It's like
No, that's not the gun.
I don't fucking know what it's called. You know what I'm talking about. It's like gray and or whatever. Yeah. You get that. You get the dungeon key. You get a bunch of shit when Lightfall comes out. So it's $60, or you can pay $40 more for a fucking dungeon. Go fuck yourself. I'm sorry. I don't want to do that. I don't want to pay $100 for an expansion. What?
But the model is pay.
Yeah.
At least it's not pay to win because that gun is not viable.
Yeah, I mean, at least not right now until heavy machine guns are back in the whatever, or auto rifles are back in the meta. But regardless, though, my issue isn't with the content. My issue is with the pricing. Like, dude, why?
Not worth $100.
Well, but
this one is basically a Taken King.
I know.
It's not just a season update.
I know.
I understand why. I'm saying I understand why it's going to be significantly more than a new season drop, but this ain't going to be Taken King.
I mean, it very well might be.
Actually, it is supposed to. It's Lightfall. What does that mean? The fall,
I don't know.
Fall of light.
You get to see the witness or whatever. He looks cool. Sweet.
I think it's gonna be like a lot of brand new shit.
We get a new subclass too.
It's gonna be,
which is cool.
Cool.
Yeah, which is cool. We're like using the darkness and everything, which is tight. But my thing is this: if there's a $60 one, how about a fucking $70 one, and you get the game and the dungeon key and nothing else. You don't get the gun. You don't get anything.
I don't want it.
What, the dungeon?
The gun.
But that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Why do I have to get the fucking gun and the 99 and the dungeon key and this and that and that? What if I just want the game with the dungeon key? Make that a thing. Yeah, right, yeah.
Marketing, baby.
Dude.
That's why. I don't want these other things. I want that.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can get that.
Right.
Or, I guess, you saving $10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
like
to CDK and see if they have I'm gonna see if they have a deluxe one for less than $100.
I mean, you might be able to find it. I don't know. If you do, let me know, and I'd be interested.
Of them,
I'd be interested to check it out. But man, I'm like, fucking $99 for this shit, dude. Taken King was $40 when it came out, or something like that.
I mean, it just sounds like there is a lot of
Yeah, there is.
They have to
There is.
have that engineered
Brand new
throughout
campaign
everything.
that's longer than Witch Queen, which how the fuck are you doing that?
Right,
Witch
but
Queen
it's
is
also
long
a
as
lot of
shit.
back engineering too, because now if with a new subclass,
Mm.
if you opt to use that new subclass in an old area, then those enemies, all that have to
Right. Yeah. Which I mean, again, that's fine. I'm cool with
Devs
paying
gotta be-
60,
Devs
try
gotta
to
be paid.
justify the
Yeah.
$60, not
Yeah.
necessarily
Trying to
with the
be-
expansion, the $60.
which you completely have, and I completely agree with you. $60 price point for all that shit is
Is-
worth.
That is worth.
But
Why
make
is it a hundo?
Yeah, like make a normal version. I don't even know what you would call it, like a semi-deluxe version or whatever, and then the deluxe. Like if you want all the bells and whistles, spend the $99. Like
But again, you haven't seen the dungeon yet, right? So maybe it's worth.
for Lightfall.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It could be some insanely large.
That would be
Isn't
cool.
Isn't it fucking like raid access too? Whenever that may drop.
I thought everybody got access to the raid when it came out.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. All I know is that in the deluxe version, it has like 5 cosmetic things in it. You get the gun, and then you get the dungeon key, and then the game. That's what I saw came.
Like you're saying, if there was a way to separate cosmetics from.
Yeah, like I don't want the cosmetics. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Just give me the content, man.
Well, that's kind of their thing. Is like they know that it's the game and mostly the dungeon key.
Yeah.
So to justify it on screen or whatever, and you're looking at it and
Sure.
you see 5 things lined up and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
listed on the side, and it
Okay,
makes
so
it more palatable.
Yeah.
that 100 is also
point.
the annual pass.
So you get every piece of
It's not even
content that
60,
comes out.
It's 50
What?
for the regular, for the base.
Okay.
Pre-purchase Lightfall, it's
But
50.
Which again, that's fine, but
But
that
I
just
can't-
makes my point even more
I'm-
so
and my
relevant.
point is, you were saying
Does it go 260 after?
Probably not. It's probably 53,
it's probably
59
like 53, yeah.
after tax.
What I'm saying is, you're paying $40 for an annual pass. No, you're paying 50.
Yeah.
All right,
For the
so
annual
then that
pass.
makes
Right.
And if it was 40, it'd be different, but it's still different
So if
because
it's-
it's an extra $50.
So if it's 50 and then you get the annual pass, it's the price of a normal game.
Yeah.
Because the annual pass is 10, right?
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah.
It's $10 for an annual pass, and then it's $40 for fucking dungeon and something else.
I just
Emo?
think I think
Nice.
it's
For an
badly
emo?
priced,
Yeah,
man.
Cool. I'm not here for it.
Seems like it's like $15 worth.
Yeah.
$10 for annual
Which,
pass. 20.
I'm like, get rid of that. I don't want it. I don't want the stupid cosmetics. I just want to play the content. If I like the content, then I'll buy your cosmetics. Like, sheesh.
Nope,
I'm
that's
trying
not
to
how
I'm
they
trying to
operate.
see some of the reviews.
They're probably mostly negative.
This one says, I don't need sex anymore. I just need Destiny 2.
I
Mm-mm-mm.
don't know, man. I mean, that's just something about Destiny that's happening recently that I'm like, it just pisses me off because I'm like, I want Lightfall. I'm going to get it, but like, I hate having to decide. It's like, do I want to spend $100 on this shit, or do I want to just get the expansion? Like, and it's like, well, from recent play sessions and shit, it's like you kind of have to have the dungeon.
Okay,
Well,
it
that
is.
was one thing that
It's
fucked
not
me too
dungeon.
with the,
It includes Lightfall. Okay, this is.
Yeah,
like
you
that-
couldn't
I
play the
couldn't- I
Nightfall.
couldn't play it because I didn't have the fuck.
It was Beyond Light
Beyond
or
Light,
something. Yeah,
right. So, like, how do you make this a thing?
yeah,
But then exclude certain players because
because
have-
they didn't pay. Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
which is odd that I played for X amount of time without having that ever happen, and then it was just one time.
Yeah,
And I was just like, wait, nope, get fucked.
it's that. Yeah,
All right.
And, so yeah, I
So
was bought it,
yeah, yeah. You
and then I
did.
stopped playing because I was like, well, this is dumb.
Yeah, I mean,
you also get. This is just for the regular. So you also still get a new subclass called Strand.
yeah. That,
And then
yeah.
you also get. We're also getting Neptune. We're getting a new destination.
Yeah.
We're gonna meet the Cloud Striders to fight against the Shadow Legion. That was the same thing that was going right in my head, dude.
I mean, like, again, I think Lightfall is going to be dope. I think it's going to be fun. I've seen the little grappling hook thing that we get. That looks cool as shit.
I haven't seen the grappling hook yet.
Oh, you haven't seen that trailer?
No.
Oh my god, dude. It's like it looks almost like, you know how, like, the hive eyeballs like are green or whatever. It's like that, and you see like a guardian fucking like throw it, and then
so
they
we got
zip
a Western
across.
Darkness subclass.
No. Think like
Can I be Batman?
I was just going to say,
Like
think of like
Arkham Knight?
Batman.
That's
Think of
sick.
like Batman's
That's kinda cool.
grapple thing. Yeah.
Grapple.
See tumbleweeds. Yeah.
There is
And then
the-
they're like,
there
oh
is the
nope,
dual
that tumbleweed's $10. You got to pay for that,
And
fucker.
not collect
Yeah. By the way, this
insufficient funds.
is like for really anybody who gives a shit. But on Twitch Prime, there's a exotic Prime loot bundle thing that for Destiny if
Sparrow
people want it.
ship emote.
Yeah, and it's like it's the emote is legendary. Everything else is exotic.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay, cool.
They have done that for a long time. That's like
No, I know.
Like, that one's like number
The
12.
last one that they did though, I think it was
Hard Light.
like, yeah, it
You
wasn't
get
as good.
There was that, and then there was a Polaris Lance one, just giving you guns that no one uses.
Yeah.
There was a Hard Light meta for a while though.
Yeah, man. But anyway, I mean, whatever. Yeah. So Destiny, Overwatch is what I'm pretty much playing. I played
Did you
VR
play
last
Fortnite
night.
with me?
Yeah, I'd probably try it out again.
Update it.
Yeah, I mean, I have.
The no build is.
I updated it when Goku came out
Oh,
because I wanted to check it out, and I was just like, I don't know. People are Kamehamehaing around everywhere, and I was like, this is pretty cool. Whatever. I don't know. I don't understand Fortnite. I don't care.
This is just this no powers. It's just extra shit that's like in the game.
Yeah, but the shit that they got on the map is so confusing gun wise. It's like,
Oh yeah.
hey, I got a
gun by
fucking
shooting animals.
yeah, or
Let's just
whatever.
give your position away.
Yeah, I had this one thing. It was like literally like I don't even know what I was doing. It was like a grappling thing that I was just like fucking flying around the goddamn map, and I
You
just
were on the cloud.
yeah, or whatever. I just was like, this is so stupid. Like I just.
Really?
Yeah. It was
They got
cloud.
Nimbus in there. But yeah, so it was just like shit like that, and I'm like picking up shield things and drinking them and whatever, and I'm like,
That's
I don't know what
how
the
it
hell
always
is going
goes.
on. Yeah, I know. So, I'd rather play Apex, to be honest. Yeah, fair.
Well, I would play the Apex like 3v3s. Can't play that BR.
Really? I like
It
the BR.
aggravates the living fuck out of me.
I like the BR.
I mean, it's a great fucking BR. I hate landing the exact same fucking spot with certain people. But, you know,
Yeah.
how the road of the way goes, you know?
Yeah.
We just fuck your brain up with that.
Yeah.
Fucking Mike said, dog ears perk up.
Dude, I was playing VR last night, and I was playing Gorn. So much fun. So much fun. It's like a gladiator game, but it's like cartoony, and it's
I have seen you play this.
super violent.
Now I do remember.
Super violent.
I remember you playing.
Like
this
when you
now.
like knock
chop
somebody
arms
out.
off.
Yeah. Oh, you can
Yeah.
do a lot more
I
than that.
remember. Yes, I remember
Yeah.
this now.
There's this dude I was fighting yesterday, because it's just like NPC dudes. Like it's not like real people. But like there's this guy. I grabbed him by the chest and I picked him up, and he was like saying some bullshit or something to me. I was like, "Shut up!" like that, and I punched him right in his fucking face, and his eyeballs went out of his fucking eye or out of his
Punched
fucking
that
head,
son of a bitch hard as hell.
and
Out of his eye.
out of his eye, yeah.
His eyeballs fell out.
And
of
then
his eye.
and then I cut off his head and his body fell, and I was just like, "Woo!" like holding it up and like pointing at the audience and everything. It was hilarious.
Anya.
Yeah, Jordan got
For Narnia.
the Quest 2, which is
Oculus.
oh, you have that? Bro, you
Oculus.
got to get Gordon, bro.
I would love an.
You would So here's the other thing
I would
that's
love a
hilarious
VR
though.
headset.
Is while I was playing, because mine's a PSVR, so it's a little older,
Yeah.
I straight up was just fucking my room up the entire time. There's
least you weren't
fucking
hitting-
I'm
at least you
fucking
weren't
That's
hitting
one thing
monitors.
that I've
Bro.
lost some ability to use it down there.
yeah, there's no room. Yeah.
Bam, monitors.
Bro.
Bam, SP.
Dude. So at one point I hit something and I just heard like that. And I'm like, I hear Jordan in Discord. He goes, what'd you break? Like,
he kept saying he kept hitting the ceiling.
yeah. And so I look up and it's my fucking Doctor Strange bug. I fucking hit it off my table and just like it shattered on the fucking ground.
No, the big one.
Yeah.
You fucking.
That's why I got
dummy.
that white bug right here. I was like, damn, son.
You
Rip.
absolute.
It was hilarious though.
It's
I was
such
laughing
a
my
break.
ass off, dude. I punched my wall like 3 times. My fucking pointer finger, like knuckle right here, is
The
throbbing.
PlayStation one set up boundaries.
So you do, but it doesn't. It doesn't show you like how close to a wall you are. Like the Quest
Yeah.
has
That's-
like,
yeah,
yo,
once
that's
you
a
cross the
wall.
threshold that
Yeah.
you set up. It's like
Not the
yeah,
PSVR.
Okay.
No.
Didn't have that
PSVR
technography
just
yet.
literally just goes out of play zone. So like, I mean, you know,
So,
while
yeah,
you're
quick hit.
swinging and shit and you're in Gorn, I mean, there's 4 dudes in front of you swinging maces and shit, and you're like, you know, I'm not thinking about my wall, dude. I'm thinking about chopping this motherfucker's head off, and I go to wind back, and it's like, dude, and I'm like, ah! It's so good. It's hilarious.
That's
Yeah.
where you need a cam on you while you're
Oh yeah,
streaming.
we used to stream me in VR and stuff like that. It was so bad.
Remember the horror game night?
Yeah, that was really
math
fun,
night.
Real good
dude.
horror game coming.
dude. I have 5. So I have Resident Evil Biohazard, which is 7 that you can play the whole game on VR, which is intense. And then I have Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's the entire collection. That shit will fuck your brain up
I
if
never
you play that.
played any.
On computer, a lot less scary. In VR, gut wrenching, dude. Gut
Just right
wrenching.
there.
Oh yeah. And like in VR, so like normally in Five Nights at Freddy's, it's like you're sitting in an office and you're clicking on the doors and stuff to shut them and everything. In VR, you literally can walk out into the hallway and be like, are they coming? And you like see the fucking animatronic like coming towards you and shit. It's horrifying. Yeah, it's
I like
bad.
the hallway.
Oh, dude, the hallway one's rough. Yeah, you have to like walk down this dark hallway, and oh, dude,
It's so
yeah,
It's so much fun.
You can walk down if you are on your Quest 2. The game's called Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, and it'll have every single Five Nights at Freddy's in it. So, but it's like one of those things where, like I said, you know, and Nix was over here playing it with us as well. And there's this like hallway one where you literally only have to walk straight, but it's like a dark, stormy night, and like you cannot see in front of you. And then when the lightning goes, there's either an animatronic right in front of you or like some down the
Or
hall.
down yeah. You first see down the
Oh,
hall first. You're like, fuckers here, man.
dude, it's bad. And then you just like hear them like run at you and shit. And you're just like,
Yeah,
get
I'm
me
playing that.
out of. Oh, dude, it is.
I was
horrifying.
planning on. I got it out and I have it. It's top of my.
Yeah,
Up.
dude.
Wanted to set it up for the.
Oh, dude, that it's funny you bring that up. Jordan was saying that yesterday. He was like, "Holy shit, flight simulators in VR." I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, dude. You could still like play and everything, but you can like look around and do all that crazy shit." I was like, "That's
I
awesome."
was trying when I had my
Oh, okay.
not able to handle it.
Oh, yeah. Your
Yeah.
PC now, you'll be
It
able to do
should.
that.
It should. My only problem is that I'm not on mouse and keyboard. I have the actual controls,
Yeah.
so not being able to see them,
Yeah.
it's not going to be exact. Like, I
Yeah.
can kind of set it up somewhat like where I'm sitting. all that.
I never really
But
thought about that.
That's yeah,
Oh shit!
that's one thing. So I kind of
Yeah.
have to memorize. The 3 knobs that I have, those have a different head on them. So
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah. Nice.
But yeah, just that's the one challenge with that. Actually, be
See where you
actual
are.
control,
Yeah.
kind of feel around.
Well, I can tell
Still
you
need to get a
this.
foot pedal.
I haven't played VR in a long time. I played it last night for like probably 3 hours straight.
Damn.
Wow. Yeah.
I am hurting today.
Smashing into walls.
I am
I
hurting
imagine.
today. Well, it's a lot of, especially for like things like Gorn, it's a lot of swinging your arms and moving and everything. Bro, my ass was downstairs in just my boxers with my VR helmet on because I was so hot and sweaty from fucking
Tyler
doing
doesn't
this
like
game.
manual physical activity.
Well, and Jordan, dude, it was funny because Jordan was like, dude, I'm sweating my ass off. And I was like, I'm butt ass naked. I said, I'm not putting up with this shit. And he was like, dude, I bought this Quest literally so I could like not work out, but like, so I'm moving.
Yeah,
So I'm moving. And I was like, I might fucking do this for an hour every night and see if I'm burning a lot of like I'll
I was
keep
say, get a fucking watch.
I'll watch
like
and see how much I'm doing or whatever. Cause dude, I'm not even gonna lie. I was beat after that. I was beat.
Really?
It was crazy. I mean, but yeah, I had oh my God. Gorn is so much fun. Oh yeah, I'm looking at like the OBS like indicator to see.
meter?
Yeah.
OBS meter.
Yeah. The BS meter.
OBS.
Yeah, fuck you, OBS.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, so much fun. Gordon had this one thing that I was doing where it was like I had like gloves on, and the gloves like around here had kunai on them, and you had to take off the kunai and
that's
then
cool.
throw them at like the dudes that were coming at you. Oh my God.
Yeah, I like it a little bit more interactive stuff. Kind of like with the dead game.
Yeah.
Like wrapping around your.
Yeah.
Gives it a little
Yeah.
bit more version to.
Oh, for sure.
It's just like for me the one aspect, especially in like the slashing type game that you're talking. The element that's
Fruit
still
Ninja?
missing is that when you slash, not actually hitting anything, no resistance.
Oh,
You know
you
what I
mean
mean?
like when you're slicing into someone?
I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
if you would be doing a lightsaber game,
Mm-hmm.
you're not actually against it, so it's mimicking it.
Yeah.
They're starting to develop like haptic suits and stuff there that are hooked in with the game. The
Oh, that'll like
physics and
push
stuff.
against like what you're
Yeah,
doing.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Like
I'm
if,
into
you're
that.
pulling a bow, like you'll feel like
You'll feel the
Tension,
tension. That's
what,
kinda
or like
sick, dude.
vibrating, like or something like
God
that.
damn, we're
That's
about
cool.
to be in Ready Player One,
pretty
son.
cool. Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
cool. And then they also have those platforms that you stand in. It's
Ah,
like a
yeah.
inverted disc,
Mm-hmm.
and
That
you
you
can
Yup.
run,
infinite
yeah.
You
runs.
walk around and stuff.
Dude,
Yeah.
those are fucking cool.
Yeah.
That's where like that's VR right there.
Yeah.
Really
Isn't
get
that
into it.
that's technically like AR almost.
Yeah. Augmented is more so laying down and into like a pod.
I have seen too, like
Meh.
warehouses or whatever that they set up that without the helmet on, you can't really tell, but they'll put obstacles and mapped into the game where you're actually walking down a hall.
So cool.
Have to go
That's
around
like
stuff.
half VR.
That's the
That's
kind of
so
shit I would
sick.
love to do, like fucking some CQB shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Clearing rooms, I'll be in
Right.
there.
Yeah.
That's kind of essentially what
Mhm.
you have in the game. It'll be like a desk, but kind of object there
Hmm.
that you bump into if you're walking by.
And knock
So
over
cool.
a can.
So
Alert 'em
cool.
of your position. What the hell?
I want them to start doing shit in regards to like VR. I want them to start doing shit with movies in VR.
Yeah,
And when I say that, I don't necessarily mean I want to be in that world and like be walking around and like looking at shit. I mean, if I can't go to the theater, I want to be able to put on my VR headset and it looks like a movie theater in my headset and like an IMAX and shit.
rudimentary.
They have some stuff like when you watch YouTube and Netflix on the VR, it does that. And you can like customize the screen and shit to make it like curved and all this other shit. And I was like, whoa. But
I was
yeah,
doing that for a while when I first got it.
yeah, just checking things out. Yeah.
I've taken it when we've gone out of town before.
Oh, really?
Have to sit in.
That's fucking wild. Cleaning lady comes in, is like, what the fuck is going on in here? Yeah. But yeah, man, VR's fun.
I might have to check that out.
Oh, dude, yeah. Please, if you do, please join the Discord and share your screen because I want to see what's going on.
About how to. That's the one thing with the Quest 2. On the unit itself, you're limited to
like
catalog games that come out for. If you sync it through Steam, any VR download.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
You have to like use it as an application in Steam or whatever.
Weird.
Yeah, I was doing it before I played. Rover vs. the Universe.
Oh, okay.
Played that, so I downloaded it on Steam and then used headset as.
Gotcha.
And there's a lot of stuff that comes out that's not.
Really? Huh. That sucks.
It's pretty dumb.
That part's pretty. But like I said,
part.
there's somewhat of a work.
Yeah.
Have to be.
Huh. Yeah, well, if you get it working, like I said, Gorn,
Well, that's
number
why some
one.
of that stuff wasn't working for laptop. Able to handle running the VR game.
Oh my god.
So now this one I shouldn't have.
Yeah, no. But yeah, man, I was gonna say it was fun. Probably gonna start doing that for like an hour each night. Get a little bit more activities going on. Yeah, man.
That's every time I get up. I was like, dude, my ass hurts. I gotta get up and go for a walk.
Yeah.
When we're playing, I just do fucking push-ups, sit-ups, like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
A little bit
man.
of movement in it.
I just walk up and poop.
I want to get like a pull-up bar that actually works. I'll do those.
Pull-ups are hard.
I have one, but I don't think my doorway is small enough.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no door.
Let's talk about House of the Dragon.
Just like a frame.
You know what I mean?
What about it? I've been watching fucking Game of Thrones too, so I am.
I did that recently as well.
I'm still on season 1. I said last night, I was like, I forgot how long these episodes are.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm still only on season 1. Holy fuck.
Oh, you know what was funny? We'll just speak. You guys watching Game of Thrones? And all
Sure.
That? Go back on She-Hulk. So in the last couple episodes that airing or whatever, they didn't make the ratings.
Yeah, of course. The show's garbage.
Game of Thrones was on it because of people rewatching it.
Yeah.
With House of the Dragon. I just thought that was that.
I mean, dude,
show
it's
that's-
true. It revitalized the franchise. It got everybody to get back into it.
So happy about it. So happy.
Yeah, I got to season 8 and then I just turned it off and I was fine. Yeah, I'm dead ass.
For disappointment, not
Well,
disappointed.
I was like, yo, I'm not watching that again. No way.
Good point. You know
No
what
way.
happens is-
Song of Ice and Fire is a lie. It's a lie,
Yeah,
dude.
kinda.
Yeah, it's a fucking lie, dude. But yeah, so House of the Dragon finale was last Sunday. We all watched it. Really fucking good episode. I mean, it just
Happy.
it's
Bounds beyond anything else.
Yeah.
That come out.
yeah. All good. Yeah, we're chilling.
We're gonna keep on fucking.
But yeah, so
Whoa.
I mean, shit. I'm
That's
pretty lonely, man. We can see what happens.
Renee and Damon are doing.
Facts. That's true.
Too.
Oh my god.
Dragon.
It just reminded me of her pregnant scene in the finale. Ugh.
Back there.
Well, yeah.
Stillborn, unfortunately.
Yeah, which is a diversion book.
Oh, really? Damn. What happens in the book?
You have the third child.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So it's kind of confusing.
Maybe they'll have another one.
It's,
I was gonna say.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Because they're obviously playing.
Did that?
Are you okay with the diversions they've made?
Oh yeah, I don't
Okay.
care because everything's
Alright,
been
cool.
executed great.
Yeah, I mean, they even addressed the whole Rainey's, why didn't you fucking burn everybody alive? And she was like, not my war to fight, bitch.
But there is a little fact that you also like just murdered like at least a couple,
Oh, but yeah.
and that wouldn't be an act of war.
Nah, she's like, oops,
Yeah,
whoops.
Hey, my bad.
Had to get out of here.
That's a
Sorry.
That's a big ass dragon. My bad.
I told you to unlock the door
I told
in
you
my
to make,
room.
I told you to make the
Say
door
not
bigger.
to go out through the.
I thought you.
I
made
thought
the
we were
door-
making a bottom clearing
I'm just
here.
getting this started for you when you have dragons in this room.
There's more room for activities.
There's your fucking entrance to the bat cave.
Yeah, so they addressed that, which I was cool with. I was like,
Yeah,
okay, that makes
and the
perfect
reasonable-
sense. Yeah, because
thing.
that was a question I asked. I was
Yeah,
like,
but
why?
it goes against what the showrunner said in the episode.
Oh, they're giving her
mother and-
moment and all that shit.
Give her a moment, but then also Allison said that she'd been queen first, and that mother recognizing another mother, protecting her child. I'll just go with what the show said.
Yeah, because
On that one,
I hear like, wasn't my war to fight. I'm like, that sounds fine. I hear,
not just,
I saw another
and-
mom, and I'm like, that's dumb.
Martha! But no,
Martha.
that was. But the way they executed it in the show, I like.
Yeah, me too. We get what is his name? Corliss.
I love that.
He's awesome.
Dead, awesome.
Yeah. Not dead.
Yes.
Hobbling around a little, but he's still. He's very honorable. The way he talks and shit. It just the way he like does. I don't know. That actor is like his facial expressions and shit. I'm just like,
it's really
huh? Yeah, he's very, very good
Yeah,
and the
actor.
character off too, like going off to in events, not only to prove himself as a family, but it's also getting done.
Yeah,
It's like again, they secured steps. Big deal.
yeah.
They own the whole coast.
Yeah, which is huge. Also, what was massive was that table, and it was so
Love it.
cool.
Oh my
Love it, we'll make
god,
it.
dude. He
Yeah,
said,
it
I
was
love it.
really cool,
That shit was so dope.
and it was very Halloweeny looking.
Yeah.
Halloweener.
And like I was like, is that on purpose or is that like just like a cool ass fucking thing that they got? I don't know. Was it
And-
wood though? Was it a wood
I think
table?
it's supposed to be a stone table.
But
but
it
Kinda
looked
looks
wood.
like wood.
It looked
Kinda look
wood.
like
I was cool with it. I just
Either
was
way,
like,
it's the
damn, this
same
is cool.
table from Thrones that Stannis has up.
Is
the
it?
table. It's the same table.
Stannis
Oh
Baratheon.
shit, I didn't know
Now,
that.
they
Damn.
never did that. Thrones. They might not have known about it because
Just yet. They
they
didn't.
didn't know how the table worked. I don't know. Like this
There's
is
no.
Targaryen
They
secret
didn't.
of how
They didn't
this
have a
table
switch.
works.
They
I
didn't
don't-
have
exactly,
the.
right.
Yeah, they didn't have the switch to turn it on.
Stannis had bigger problems at the time
Yeah.
than to worry about how to make this painted table.
It's fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that table was
Or
very
maybe
cool.
If it was wood, they're like, no, I'm not putting fire underneath this table. It's
Yeah.
made of wood.
Yeah, it's gonna
it's
burn.
dragon wood.
It's dragon
Wink.
wood.
But yeah,
Wink.
The table itself
Can't
was
burn.
great.
Yeah.
Imagine they had a table that can't burn. Wood that can't burn.
That'd be sweet. I'd try and burn
We've
it
got
all the time.
dragoons. I would just
Um,
be sitting there lighting it on fire. Burn, motherfucker.
Dracarys.
Dracarys.
But yeah, so really good episode. We got some sweet ass, like, you know, in typical Game of Thrones fashion, this episode kind of starts ramping up by the end here, and then when it finishes off, it leaves you with a what the fuck moment.
And also, fucking whoa.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I kept saying. I was like, what the event that's gonna
Fucking
happen is gonna kick
Vagar,
off the
dude.
war.
Yeah.
Real, and yeah.
So,
When
yeah.
they were doing the size comparison, like it was the biggest one. I didn't know it was that much.
Oh yeah, he's like an AC 130, and like,
Yeah.
and Luke is on like a fucking propeller plane.
Yeah.
Luke's is much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
true.
not-
Yeah,
They were
Was.
born about the same. Yeah. They're born about the same time.
He may that dragon may be young, but he's brave. That's for sure. I was like, so there's a scene where, Luke is on a dragon and a dragon tries to fight another one, and it's just like, ain't no way you're winning that, my dude.
No, it was more like a caged rat scenario.
Yeah.
And that's why
there was
Eric
an
stopped
inevitability.
following Hands.
Yeah.
No, listen to more. I'm trying to
Yeah,
get out of the situation.
Yeah.
And it pissed off the dragon. Which again is another departure from the books. Is that Eamon wasn't like, don't do this.
Eamon's like,
He was
yeah.
more of a bloodthirsty guy.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, do
And they
it.
want to, I guess, painted like.
I like how it looks like he and it feels like he loses control.
Oh, he does.
100%.
But I like how there are certain shots where he's on top of the of Vagar and everything, and he's like literally like in distress, like looking around, like, oh no, dude, what am I gonna do? And I just thought that was so much more accurate, like
as well as you see him in control first.
Yeah.
And then you see the loss of control. You're like, whoa, what?
After
What the
Eric's
fuck?
attacked him, and then he was like, nope, I'm not having.
Yeah, and I liked it. I liked it just because it established that line that I think it was in episode 2 or maybe 1 where Viserys is talking to Rhaenyra and is like, the facade that we control dragons, it's all a fucking lie.
Yeah, it's an illusion.
It just makes us look powerful. We don't actually control these things.
Right.
Like they're their own thing.
They're kind of listening, but inevitably they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want.
Right,
And there is still a
100%.
magical connection between them, like
In the blood.
Sure.
Is that?
But they're their
aspect
own
of it.
beast though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hondo.
So I think there's a really good balance, at least right now in the show, of like when there's a dragon on screen, there's a sense of like, what's about to happen? Like, is shit gonna go wild, or are we gonna just do what we
also
normally
like
do?
when Rhaenyra was like it's saying to send crows and shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
And then they're like, fuck that.
Well, let's go on
bring
dragons.
The dragons.
Which is interesting because her oldest son is the one who makes that remark, and it seems like the table kind of like heeds his advice too. I was like, damn, my man is young as shit, coming to the table with a good idea, like, because it was. It's like dragons are faster, and they
just like her mom or his mom.
yeah, that's
just
true.
Like Rhaenyra.
That's true.
No one ever wanted to listen to her great plan.
Yeah, the other thing that I thought was pretty interesting was the scenes with Matt Smith and Rhaenyra in this, where you could tell, like, I guess, Daemon is like ready for war, preparing, being like, I'm going to fill in my role of like being the general again and like that kind of shit.
That motherfucker was ready.
Yeah, Rhaenyra's not having it. And
No.
and like
She's acting smart.
well, I mean, to
She's
me,
trying to have some
thinking.
resilience.
She's also thinking.
Yeah.
And he's just like reacting.
yeah, I mean, for me, I was like, God damn, dude, like, it doesn't look like he's following like the queen's, intentions or whatever. Like, I mean, it just seems like he's.
That's mainly because that's what he's used to, right? So he's
Well-
always the one to fucking just bounce back immediately and get this shit done because of how he's got a dragon.
I mean, you're
He's
right.
general.
I just looked at it as more of like a power struggle where I was
Yeah.
like,
There's
Daemon
definitely
can't
that.
cope with the fact that he is not in control.
Yeah,
it's
it's true.
Rhaenyra.
But there's also his entire history of not being listened to.
Yeah, where he,
Too.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
I'm not now. I'm given this chance, have some menial control.
Yeah,
And you're shutting it down immediately,
yeah,
going with a completely different tactic.
yeah,
Or whatever. So yes, definitely some kind of power struggle.
yeah.
Areas going.
But yeah, so we get some scenes here of Daemon and Rhaenyra kind of arguing. He like almost strangles her at one point. And she talks about how, Viserys told her about the Song of Ice and Fire. He never told Daemon about it.
Right, because he wasn't there.
Right.
Well,
Well, I mean, just in regard, just anything. He just didn't tell Damon, and Damon is just like, my brother died because of his beliefs in this stupid shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
And it just really well acted in those scenes. Like it was just so believable that they were like, arguing with each other, and
The whole believability thing, delivery.
yeah.
What juxtaposed this show against Rings of Power and shit.
Yeah.
And it goes beyond it. Shot composition, it's the color palette, it's
Yeah.
the editing, the music, every aspect of it. It's done properly.
Yeah.
And I commend them for that because they've killed it.
There's a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? There's a lot of like girth in each scene in this final episode. Like it felt like every scene had something like meaningful, and like there was a lot of meat and potatoes like in each scene. So just again, super strong episode.
And just spinning on that,
sure.
Just setting up a scene where you have the birth happening, right? Too fast because it's the news of takeover, Aegon's takeover, whatever. So like, shit, baby's coming, but also at the same time, we've got to get a strategy going.
Yeah.
So while Daemon is out there with all of the lords and everything trying to get a plan together, Rhaenyra's having the baby.
Yeah.
It cuts between both of them, and when they cut to Daemon talking and all that, you hear her screaming.
That was brutal. That was brutal.
Tying the whole scenario together.
And it's like you could just hear like her wailing and stuff like that, and then at some point, I forget how many times it happens, but you hear her go like, Damon! And like shit, like I was like, my dog, get in there! What are you doing?
Well,
like,
what can he do?
Well, I mean, they have to strategize. They have to.
Part of it.
Yeah.
Another thing for me, when Viserys dies, when they get that news, Damon's already like, they were conspiring. They killed him.
Yeah,
Not just because he's old as fuck, decrepit, and dying.
Yeah.
It's not because of that, no. It's somebody killed him.
Well, they think like somebody poisoned him or something like that along those lines.
How can somebody poison him if he can't drink anything?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, as soon as
this
we
was
left.
planned.
Yeah,
boom.
as soon as we left, you crowned your son.
And
awesome.
then at the same time, Alicent finding out that there was already like stuff in the background being done.
Yeah, the small council's plotting had been plotting, I think, for like 10 years or something, something like that to insert Aegon in there.
And it was probably when Otto was there.
Yeah. You're probably right.
Otto Hightower was.
You're probably right. I wonder if Lord Strong was involved with that.
Another good thing for me because she was.
Yeah, she was. Yeah. When she got mad. Really? Okay. Yeah, because
she was involved the whole time.
Because when she got mad about that, I was like,
isn't this what you were working for?
Yeah. Where I was like, but are you mad because it's not you who's laying down the stones, or are you just mad because you didn't know about it?
Backstabbing, yes, and
yeah.
Now we'll see if the show touches books. There is the Maesters that it Maesters of Old Town, which the Hightowers are from, have been conspiring to get rid of Targaryens and dragons in the world. Yeah. It's not explicit. It's like a theory in the books that maybe this is. We'll see how if that is a part of it, because
interesting.
Get the Hightowers, bunch of shit.
I want to bring up something from not the finale, but the episode prior. That we just never talked about, that I honestly forgot about, and then after seeing like some memes about it, I was like, oh yeah, that happened. Why the fuck do we have a feet masturbation scene in that one episode? Oh really? It might be a theme. Oh no. Yikes!
It might be just the beginning, but
is that in the books?
I don't even remember that scene.
It might get worse.
Is it in the books though?
That's nothing.
I don't even remember that scene.
What? Dude!
Hey, you know why? Because I don't like feet, so I probably was just like,
Oh, dude, Allison gets her foot out, puts it on a table like that, and Clubfoot is like humming.
Okay, I do remember.
Yeah. It was like
it's when it's just those two in that room talking.
I was literally like, don't do that. Stop that. No. I'd rather watch fucking young Aegon masturbate out of a window than that shit again.
It's raining.
Yeah. I was like, holy shit, dude, this is crazy. But yeah,
the things that she's
willing to do. Yeah. Oh my god, I just was like, yikes, dude. Wow. Yikes.
He's definitely the little finger of.
He is a fucking toad, man. Ugh. God, I don't like him.
I think he does a great job, though.
The actor?
For the actor.
Oh my god, that guy
he's
kills
playing.
it. Yeah, he's an insane force to be reckoned with.
And I think another thing that we didn't mention.
They haven't hired a bad actor for this shit.
At the end
Not
of the
a single
episode,
one.
when he was like, well, after, I think it was after. All right, now,
Yeah.
They knew about the spies and all.
Yeah.
The house that burns at the end is supposed to be White Worm's house.
Oh.
Damon's, yeah.
Yeah,
But
there
we don't
wasn't.
see her burn, so we don't know, but it's supposed to be her house that
I didn't even put two and two together on that. Damn it.
Huh.
I feel stupid on that.
Well, like, it was super subtle and really not pointed out to.
Yeah.
But that's what.
I mean, this motherfucker likes to burn people.
things.
He likes
And Targaryen?
his dad, his brother, the White Worm, everybody. Fuck it.
Burn them all.
Yeah, Dracarys, motherfucker.
Get fucking wrecked, kid.
But yeah, so back to the finale. Sorry, it was just something I had to bring up that I was like, I know we did not talk about this yet.
No, we did not.
But yeah, so finale, I want to talk about when Luke goes to with him landing and everything there. It was wild.
Yeah.
I dude, immediately after he got off his dragon and he walks over and you just see like dragon head in the background. Yeah, I was like, he's dead. I was like, he's not gonna make it out of here. He goes in, he's just a messenger. Baratheon dude looks
Not
a
here
little
as a
weird.
warrior.
I didn't really, I was like, I don't know. This guy looks not really like a Baratheon. I in my opinion, I just.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't.
I
I
thought,
thought
he
he was
did.
full on.
I definitely thought this was the facial structure.
Of like Rob, yeah. I don't know what it was about him. I just didn't like him.
Attitude.
Was it the room he was in?
No,
That
I just
doesn't really remind me of like a
Baratheon type vibe.
I feel
'Cause
like
they're
that
like
room would just
stags,
be
aren't they?
Darker.
Yeah, I guess
also
I'll
feel like
agree with
room
that.
Would be darker.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a
Instead of,
little bit
like,
more like.
Also,
well lit.
Baratheons are a branch off of.
Oh yeah. That's why Rhaenyra says you share blood and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. But yeah, so Luke goes in this room. Come to find out, well, I mean, obviously we know Aemond is there because we see Vagar in the background being fucking Godzilla and shit. Yeah. So anyway, he walks in, basically has to remind this Baratheon guy about his dad's oath and shit. Doesn't go over well. Aemond is, I don't know who told him to do this, like if it was Allison or somebody else, but the strategy of marrying off yourself to one of Baratheon daughters, very, very S tier
Aemon
move.
had already proved that earlier when they were kids and saying, I'd marry my sister if it,
Yeah.
which other brother married the sister and
Yeah.
not any part of that, but showing his devotion and loyalty
Yeah.
to the cause.
Yeah.
So yeah, now I thought that was cool. Yeah, he offered to marry. What are you gonna do? You marry?
He's like,
Oh,
I'm
you're
already
to your
betrothed.
cousin?
Yeah. Sorry
What
about
can
your
you
luck.
offer me then? Nothing. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, and also you came here just to remind me about what my dad said. Fuck you, bitch.
Right.
Is basically what I got
Like,
from that.
I know what My dad said.
Yeah, and he's like,
Motherfuckers won't let me
and
live
guess
it
what?
down.
My dad didn't have a Targaryen marrying his daughter, and I do now. So fuck you. Is what I got. So,
Yep.
but I did think it was cool how hold on. I don't want to brush over the whole reveal thing with the eye patch and shit because that was wild. I did not think that was like what was going on. I was like, what? That's cool looking, dude. I'm all about it.
It looks like a White Walker eyeball.
Yeah, it does kind of look low key. It does look like a White Walker eyeball.
Again, it just shows detail and attention to source material.
Yeah.
Just didn't go, we can't do that.
I mean, but dude, that's so just, and I don't want to talk about this fucking finale for like an hour or whatever, but I'm just saying,
Right.
like, in regards to like the visuals in this show, I mean, bro, the people who are doing the makeup and shit are killing it.
And
Are killing it.
Type shit.
Like the shit with Patty, with his makeup throughout their years and stuff. You got people paying attention to hairstyles and stuff like that with like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. Sir Christian Cole, he looks a lot different because his hair's shorter and stuff like that. It looks like he's older. And then you got like this stuff with Aegon and his eye, or Aemon, sorry, and his eye. And I legit just thought it was going to be like sewn shut or whatever. I'm like, why the fuck are you taking that thing off? And then when he did, I was like, whoa, that's wild looking.
Yep.
Is there a reason why?
Sapphire in his eyeball.
But I mean, like,
It does in the book. Actor, not only having your eye cut out, but like, I don't know.
Where did he just do it? It wasn't like gifted and like no one gave him the idea to do that.
It's Brienne from Tarth's, from the Sapphire Islands, dude. He just went there and was like, okay, I'm good.
This
I'll
sounds
see
very
ya."
smooth. It didn't hurt going in.
Well, and that's the other
As far
thing
as I'm
too.
aware, it's not there all the time. He
Right.
chooses to, and then he wants
Is it like when he's like acting super badass? He's like, "Oh, I'm evil now." So,
putting- putting this-
Yeah.
I want to see him put different ones in there.
yeah,
Like fucking ruby, emerald.
That's all.
That'd be fucking cool though.
Yeah, why in the opening
I'm going to
credits,
the dark
his
side. I have a
or just
ruby.
sapphire. Yeah.
I now have a ruby in my eye. I'm angry.
The gemstone changes. Yeah, he's like,
gonna
it's
put
a
this-
mood stone.
I'm gonna
It just
put-
changes all my mood.
Exactly.
It's a mood
Just
ring.
carries around a jewel purse. I'm gonna get this purple one because
I'm feeling a little
extra
sad
bad.
today. I'm gonna get out the orange one. Pops
I'm
it in.
feeling a little bit in between. I'm gonna put a purple one in.
What if he just has like a Thanos gun?
Yeah. Or he just has like a little satchel, like like the Southlands
That's why I
said,
said,
Sauron always carry around that satchel.
That's
What
why I
even
said
was in that?
That little gem purse.
Yeah,
Wasn't even his.
literally nothing. Yeah, why? Let's cut to a shot of it 1,000 times. Even though it's nothing. But anyway, so yeah, we get a sweet reveal here where Aemon is talking to Luke. Basically, he says, "I want you to take out your eye. You got a debt. Yeah, you got a debt to pay. You can leave when you take out your eye." Baratheon guy is like, "Fuck that. You aren't spilling blood in
Not
here,
here.
buddy. Yeah, you can go outside and do it though."
Yeah.
So Luke is even like, "I came here as a messenger. I ain't doing this
Not
shit."
a warrior.
Don't do it.
Aemon is like pushing him. They're about to fight, and then that's when Baratheon dude's like, "Not here, motherfucker. That's my new son-in-law. You better not hurt him." But yeah, so Luke leaves. He gets back on his dragon, and the vibe after this. I mean, you're like,
There's something going on.
yeah, you're like
This shit
this.
about to go down.
This is not good. And we look over. Vhagar ain't there no more, and I'm like, uh-oh. So, and it's storming and everything too, which is wild
The
looking.
aesthetics.
Yeah, very cool. Some sick ass shots too once Luke leaves and is trying to navigate through the storm, where it's just like, just the way that it's shot, it's just so ominous looking, and like, I mean, it just looks like he is scared to death
Oh, yeah.
in this fucking storm. he's speaking in High Valyrian to his dragon, like, come on, we got this. We can get through it. It's fine. Need you to focus, all that kind of stuff. And then it pans up and you see lightning go off, and it's an entire fucking stadium length of dragon above this motherfucker. It goes like that, and you just see the silhouette of Vhagar above him, and I'm like, you're dead, buddy. Like, there's no way that you're getting out of this.
Let me try to run.
Yeah, he
Gotta come out sometime.
tries to run, and then his dragon is like, you know what? On second thought, I'm gonna light this man up. It goes over, shoots Vhagar with some
Fireball.
Dracarys. Vhagar gets pissed. Yeah, Vhagar is like, what did you just do to me, bro?
Do I need a breath mint?
Yeah, for real. Disappears, and then, some chase stuff, and then out of nowhere just fucking gobbles Luke
They
up.
pop out of the storm.
Yeah.
Pop out. It's like, all right, I guess where. Well, he's lost. He doesn't know where he is.
Yeah,
He's looking around, and then out of the. Which
just gulps him.
it's hard to do it in the book or in the show without like spilling it in words as you can in the books. As it's described in the books, any normal circumstance, Eric's Luke would be fine. Dragon's a lot faster.
Yeah.
But because of the storm, why it had so much trouble in the wind, Vhagar was better, bigger. That's the
Navigating
only
it
way
better.
to
Aerodynamic when I
escape.
fight.
Dude.
Because they could describe it in the books that way. It's hard to pick that,
Yeah.
but that's essentially that was the case. He should have been fine if it.
Dude, the people who made the Foley for the like initial like gulp
The
like
chomp,
that.
the chomp.
Oh my god. Hey, it sounded real. I was like, jeez, and then you just see bits just falling. I'm like,
You don't see,
yeah.
I was saying, and then you don't see Luke. He gone.
No.
He's in the belly of the beast right now, dog.
Yeah, for real. I mean, like, and that's the one thing I thought we were gonna saw, like,
You're gonna see him falling.
I thought it was gonna be like a Darth Maul thing,
Yeah.
like, when like Darth Maul's like half his body's falling, he's like, oh, or whatever. I thought it was gonna be like that and be like, all right, see you, Luke.
Yeah.
But no, man, it was
The only thing I'm
hard.
confused about because they don't address it. Next thing that we basically see
Is
is
Damon?
being delivered,
Mhm.
right? And in the books, 3 days after that, did his body and
Washes
Dragon's
up
body
or
washes
something?
on the shore. So then it would take more time than to send message.
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what the time span was
Yeah,
because nobody would have been able to see.
sure,
happen.
right, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, because it looked like immediately
it's just-
after that, people were like, you know what? I think he's dead. Like, you know what I mean? Or something like that, where, yeah, I get what you're saying. I felt that too. But, I mean, regardless, it's still a sick-ass scene.
I wasn't expecting the ending scene there. I thought it was going to end with that, and then we start off the next season.
With,
all the shit,
yeah,
and then
right,
figure it out.
Mm.
Yeah.
Not what they opted to do.
Yeah.
So either way, they're having this council
Yeah.
going on. Messenger come in and tell Damon. And
No.
then he walks, or Damon
just walks past everybody, goes straight to Rhaenyra, and then they don't even show him talking to her.
No,
They
takes
show
her
them,
aside,
yep.
goes towards the fireplace.
Dude, and she turns around and oh, I thought it was like, you're gone.
Fucking furious.
But she turns around and the props to this actress, because I was like, y'all are gonna die now.
Yeah.
I was like, that is the most angriest
Thought it was
woman
gonna
I've
be,
ever seen.
Reserved.
Oh yeah, not anymore.
You're done fucked up.
Yeah.
Now that is Talks of War.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
This is kick it out.
Dance of the Dragon season 2. We know it's
Mhm.
coming now. Yeah, she turns around and and respectively too, because in the beginning of this episode, she loses her dad, then she loses a newborn kid, then she loses her next kid, who the youngest.
The youngest kid.
And dude, when she turned around, I felt every inch of grief that she was dishing
And
out.
she has to also feel somewhat responsible because
She sent him, yeah.
And point to somebody that I watched 8 or whatever. Sent Jace to Starks in the north.
Yeah.
Because that was going to be a harder task. She figured Baratheons were in the
We're-
bag.
yep.
It's the closest.
Well,
you know, it's a bop. You're
and
back home.
when she's doing that with Luke, where she was like, "It'll be easy. You'll be welcomed with open arms. You share blood. All that." I was like, "He's
Yeah,
dead.
you can have a feast.
He's dead.
all that, yeah.
He's dead." Like I was,
All the
yeah.
It started off with him.
Yeah.
talking, and then
I thought
when
he
I saw
was
that all happening. I'm like, "Yep, they're
setting
the
it up."
string.
Yep. I thought he was gonna die in the hall. I was like, "There's no way he's making it out of here."
Right.
Like I thought Aemon was gonna jump on him like a spider monkey and just like like give me that eye, bitch. And but yeah, I mean like,
scoop it out with a spoon.
dude,
Next Call of
bro.
Duty coming next year. Dragon Warfare.
Oh Jesus, get me out. But yeah, man.
Back in ages now.
Yeah.
It's all with the
It's like
future
Warzone maps. You see people
crossbow.
flying
No, they
on
had
dragons
crossbows
and shit.
before.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I
Crossbow
mean,
only full auto crossbow.
Sticks and stones.
but yeah. So really good episode. Like we said it before. I mean, this series surprisingly revitalized all of Game of Thrones. It's wild how, we all wanted it to be good, and I think we were respectively skeptical because of season 7 and 8, and the fact that it's so good that I went back and rewatched 7 seasons of Game of Thrones.
And
I was
I
like,
am,
yeah, I mean, it's a
in
good
the-
show.
I'm
It's a good
also
show.
in the fucking process.
Yeah. And it just,
Jump back.
yeah, it just makes you appreciate a lot of the lore and stuff like that that's put into the show. I mean, it just,
We're in attention to.
yeah,
That's the thing. Is it's not just things happening or somebody says, "Oh yeah, that's my grandfather," whatever. No,
Right.
there's like branches
Yeah.
and events that have all occurred and made by these people.
right, yeah,
And they even did it in this show where they had something happen earlier on, and then it was referenced. Still a problem years and years later.
Yeah.
And that's when that little kid killed the one guy at Rhaenyra's whatever you want suitoring.
Oh
had
yeah,
all the
yeah,
people
yeah.
growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And then
That
later
little kid
on,
was
10 years
badass.
later, they referenced these two houses still bickering
Yeah,
over that.
yeah.
And again,
So cool.
appreciate it.
Yeah. Where it's like things like that, like just even little small breadcrumb things like that, where I think a lot of people don't really, I think they underestimate how much that actually can contribute to your watching experience when things are tied together that intricately and stuff like that. So,
Or if you decide to invest yourself in it, that's the one thing. You can be a casual viewer, not soak up any of that information whatsoever.
it's still a good show.
Wagon.
Yeah, yeah,
Whatever,
yeah.
You
Fire.
can watch it that, and I'm not necessarily criticizing shows that do that or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
But the fact that this series, or there is, Lord of the Rings is another one that have such a or whatever to it that when I don't want to say when you veer from it 'cause that in this show, but don't execute it properly, it leaves open holes that if you do invest yourself, watch or whatever, you're wait a minute,
Yeah, this doesn't make sense. Yeah.
that's the investment.
Yeah.
If you're invested, it or may not.
Yeah. What are you guys giving the episode? What's your final verdict on the episode?
Just, 9 all around.
Yeah, I think 9 is
Solid
solid
9,
9. Yeah.
All around.
It had
Didn't
everything
know
I
that I
wanted.
would watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also
I mean, it's-
the delivery of how it was executed. God damn, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
even a diversion from the actual thing that happened. It's
Right.
still here. I'm here for
I
all of
think
it.
just stemming off of what was just said, I really think that it showed, I mean, this episode alone showed just the brutality of what childbirth can be.
The series has done it multiple times now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. This is the only time that I've seen it. Usually, in a labor scene in a movie, you have the woman up in its stirrups, screaming, "Meh, meh, meh," and then
Yeah.
you have the baby noise, and it's
Yeah.
early.
This is not that.
No,
I mean, this
no,
is brutal, dude. Brutal. And I mean, even as far as to where Rhaenyra is screaming, "Get out of me," and
yeah,
stuff
dude.
like that, and I'm like, oh
There was
my
the one time where she was
god,
just like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
I was like, oh my
yeah.
God.
I mean, the
The execution.
It was so
yeah,
good.
and just the sheer power behind the acting in a lot of different people's scenes was just, I mean, it's like palpable in the episode. You can taste how much grief that Rhaenyra is going through by the end. Viserys' wife.
Emma, then you had Lena, Aemon's that died. Aemon's wife.
They show.
She burned herself by the dragon, but she was in the middle of.
Oh yeah.
Era first time, actually, Joffrey's
Yeah.
Allison, and then poor labor scene, all with different results.
Yeah, that's actually interesting that you bring that up. That they all were different, which is very weird. But also very cool. I mean, again, well, and the other thing that this was in inside the episode too, but I thought it was a really cool point was like Rhaenyra kind of up until the final episode, she kind of like despises the fact that a woman's battlefield is on the bed,
Right.
is on the birthing bed. And she, up until that, the final episode, she is very adamant about like, that's not me. That's not what I want to do. And all that. And then she comes to find out that is her battleground. I mean, she is battling it out every time that she has
But
a
she
kid.
had children there before, and that was also a commitment to duty.
Right. Why does that keep coming up? Fuck you. Yeah. Acer
Oh
kid.
my
Fuck
God.
you.
But yeah, it was a duty that she knew that had to be done.
Yeah.
with heirs, and essentially had children.
Yeah.
Strong, and then with Aemon.
Yeah.
Also, just a thing that happened, and knew that was what she had to do.
Yeah.
Granted, when she was a child, yeah, she didn't want to be bound by that.
Yeah, because her mom
And that's
kind of
not how
is.
but that's not how she lived either.
Yeah,
She left with who she wanted to sleep with.
that's true.
Loved the children that she had, and
Yeah.
and did her duty. Not like Allison having to her duty as queen and sleep with Eris.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
the prison that Rhaenyra didn't want to be.
Fucking meat sack gyrating on you. Yikes.
Oh,
Ugh.
Feet pics.
oh,
You don't want Viserys feet pics. Oh my god.
Motherfuckers are uncrustables.
Look like a fucking
No, they're crustable.
yeah. Look like a piece of
Extra
Swiss cheese with
crustables.
toenails on it. Ugh.
Tendons are all fucking.
But yeah, again, the people who do the makeup, the CGI effects on like Viserys, where like half of his face fucking missing and shit like that. I mean, you got like just I don't
Also,
know.
the dragons very well executed.
Yeah.
Only a couple times in the couple episodes.
First episode is a little sketchy, little bit. But I mean, like we said during the first episode, like you could tell that they put the money into the later episodes where, like especially like a thing like Vagar, where it's like Vagar's had a lot of screen time, a lot more than I thought he was gonna have, and I was just like, God damn, I love this show. I love dragons.
And they composite him in the shots very well.
Yeah. Especially the at Storm's End. When he came
Which is
up out of the
easier to
ground, I'm
do
like, oh.
because of the whole forming and all.
Yeah.
Be more obscured, but do a good job executing.
Yeah. Yeah, Vagar on the beach when he was sleeping looked really good
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Yeah. And that was like fucking daylight and all that shit. And young,
Barely even had to move.
young Aemon being like, hey, let me climb up on you.
You're mine now.
Love it. What are you guys giving the series so far? Like the season 1? What are you
I
giving
already
that?
said 9 all around.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
around.
Solid
That's why I
nine.
said all around.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yeah.
got you. Yeah, I
What
think
would
so
you
too.
say was best performance?
Oof.
Kind of hard because a lot of them.
I'm biased. I want to say Matt Smith.
I like the what the fuck am I saying? Well, like Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra,
Both she had 2 actresses.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm going with Rhaenyra, 100%.
Which one? Young one or old one?
Old one.
Old one? I think that's a good choice.
But I'm just saying, as a character, it's gonna be Rhaenyra. So it's gonna be both of them because they both did phenomenal. But also, young Rhaenyra didn't have to go through and be that adamant about, or like that animated about the feelings, because she was so nonchalant as a child. Now she's pissed as a mother.
I think my best performance.
Also, it would be Viserys. Fuck, it's between those two.
That's kind of where I'm leaning as far as their show, Patty Constantine.
Yeah, I think in my personal opinion, I think Viserys was best performance.
Best character, I'm probably saying Daemon. But
yeah, I'm biased on that. Like
Yep.
I love Daemon. I got to be honest too. After this finale, I think like Daemon and Rhaenyra are very close for me.
Okay.
I mean, they are both. I love. Yeah, I love both of them. I like both of them together. And I think that they're both, when they're acting, both of them are really fun to watch on
they have
screen.
good chemistry together.
Yeah. But yeah, I would say best performance in my opinion is probably going to be Patty with the Viserys. Patty's he's great.
It's sad that he's not going to be anymore.
But that's the thing though, is it's
Sean Beaned him, man.
well, but like
Different way.
that's the beauty of those characters though, is that when they die, they're like revered. Like where like people like have conversations like we are right now about those characters. I mean, like somebody like Ned Stark was like one of my favorite characters in Game of Thrones, and I was like, at like 3 episodes, dude, or like 6 or something like that, where it's like, but he's still one of my favorites, and I love how honorable he is.
That's what I appreciated out of the first season, whatever, with Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
is that they had you invested in this character. This is our guy. He's gonna get it done.
no,
and
he's
he
not.
Doesn't. And even still, like last moment, like he's in the jail cell. He's gonna be part of out or whatever. He's gonna break. Doesn't. He's at the thing. Oh, and then Sansa forgiveness, and then maybe that. Nah.
Well,
it's just like,
and even when he's on the chopping block, he bends the knee and he proclaims Joffrey as the king, and then it's just like off with his head, bitch, and everybody's like, you're like, wait, he just fucking did it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
And then they do it
again,
with
yeah.
Rob.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of the writing is it
Yeah.
gets you invested in the characters. You want them to succeed.
Lop
or
off his
whatever,
head.
and then something magic happens. That
Yeah.
you see out of
And Catelyn too. Where I was like, at first I was like, you're annoying, and then like throughout season 2 and 3, or is it at the end of season 2?
Season 3.
Okay, yeah. So by
the way
the
they did their season 9, that was always the big episode. Battles.
oh yeah, that's right.
Wedding,
Yeah.
Then battle. Then
Yes.
They always
Yeah.
battle and-
But by the time Catelyn's in the Red Wedding, I was like, you're cool. Like, you're badass.
Yeah.
Like, I love you. And then it was like, wait, no! Like, fuck you.
But one thing that the show didn't do, she's technically resurrected.
What?
She gets resurrected. Lady Stoneheart around killing Lannister people.
That's
I
badass.
would love to see that.
Yeah.
And literally, the way the books have left off right now, Jaime and Brienne are locked in a room against.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
So
That's cool as fuck.
Wait, we were
I'd
waiting
pay
for Lady
$60 to
Stoneheart
watch
the whole
that.
time, like season 4 and all this. Like,
Nah.
I bet no.
That sucks.
It was, like found in the river by Arian, back to life. Something happened.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's
Lady
thing that they
Stoneheart,
just-
huh? I like that name. That's
Yeah,
cool.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Hey.
I'd walk.
Does she kind of look like? Well, you can't really tell because it's not ever been done. Let's say like a White Walker almost.
No, more like a zombie. Well, kind of. Yeah, and then the books, when everything happened to the Red Wedding, she scratched his fingernails, like no kind of thing.
Oh
So
my
she has
God.
these scars. Pretty cool.
Visceral.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
dude, that's
Pretty
cool.
They didn't
That's
do
dope.
that in the show because
no.
there's just so much in books.
Yeah.
All right.
Ugh.
That'd be sick to see.
Yeah. But then they
Lady
get
fucking
they
Stoneheart.
get the meat pies. Them boys are in the
Those
meat
meat
pies,
pies.
baby. Yeah.
Pie, baby.
Yeah. Ugh. Ew. I remember him peeling back the covering.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh. I was like,
Velvet
oh,
Fray.
yeah.
That was another one when he came back for the beginning of season.
I think
Or
6, right?
6 when he did. That was the end of 6, and he was in the first episode.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
of season
You're right.
7,
You're right.
when
Yeah.
everybody get wiped out by that performance.
I saw
Stocks.
I saw something recently where it said what is her name? Macy Williams or whatever. Maisie Williams said that she'd be willing to come back for an Aria show, and I
Yeah,
was like,
no.
fuck you.
I know.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
And then she had the audacity to say that Spider-Man Far From Home or No Way Home or whatever had no like soul in it or something. I was like, fuck you.
Oh.
Fuck you. You're just mad
You're-
because
you're-
New Mutants flopped.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Aunt May died in that movie. There's heart, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cried when Aunt May died. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, she was so hot.
I know.
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know about Nari. Was one of my favorite characters in the show.
Not me. I hated
I
her
loved her.
from the jump. I mean,
I
that's fine. I
loved
love your
her.
dog, but I hate the
I
character.
loved her character.
I'm sure in the books she's probably cool, but yeah, no, not the show. Fuck you. Hated her.
Faceless Man.
Yeah. I love that.
I'm not talking about the end. I'm not.
I'm talking about her as a character. Hated her. All she did was bitch and moan. I'm not playing your game anymore. I would just want to kill people. Shut the fuck up. Get a fucking broom pole to the face. Nobody cares. Jesus. And all she does is just steal shit and everything like that. I mean, she doesn't ask permission for nothing. She just fucking, fuck
That's a
you.
boss ass bitch.
No
Bitch.
honor.
She's
Bitch.
with the Hound.
Yeah, the Hound.
cool
Clegane
shit.
is cooler than her, man. I like
I like
Clegane.
both.
Yeah.
Clegane is
I know.
awesome.
The zombified fucking mountain.
Oh, dude, Jesus, yeah, no, and bro, when they get the
Arnold
sparrow
Barkley.
shit in there, and the mountain has his way with that,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Shame.
yeah.
Shame.
I was like, yeah, that guy's like purple.
Yeah.
You have fun with that. Like, goodbye. Yep. Cersei's just like walking out the room. I'm like, yikes. Anyway, very good. It's sad that we don't get more House of the Dragon now. I mean, we gotta wait, so it sucks. We don't have really anything to watch on Sundays now.
Bummer.
Yeah, I think what is it?
Ugh.
Reserve judgment.
Yeah.
You have to. Now I feel rated off after what we've given. Just saying, it deserves
I don't
a
know.
chance.
Yeah,
It
you're
was like
right.
House of
It
Dragon was like-
does.
House of Dragon is different because thing.
Yeah.
It's not dealing with like.
It deserves a
anxiety
chance.
Of
It deserves a chance. That's about all I'll give it.
but at the same time, I'll switch, dude. I'll do it. I'll Rings of Power this shit or She-Hulk it. I'll laugh my ass off
Oh.
if it's that bad. Because then I go, this ain't canon.
Right, yeah.
Me, my truth.
My
My truth says Jon Snow.
Not my Jon Snow. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for season 2. It's gonna be fun. Very cool show. Definitely worth watching. Honestly, in my opinion, best show on TV. Right now, best thing on TV. Yeah.
Bummer.
But yeah, let's switch gears real quick. Let's talk Marvel, Ant-Man and stuff like that. Yeah, let's watch that trailer and we'll talk a little bit about it. I think they released new stuff for Wakanda Forever too, but
Pretty sure there was another.
I don't want to see it, to be honest. I don't want to spoil shit. I hate all these
That's why
teasers and spoilers.
Every teaser that's been on, I have not watched.
I've watched the first one.
Wakanda Forever?
Yeah. Like the trailer, I guess.
I did not.
Um,
Every time this came on during the fucking football game Thursday, I looked.
What, Ant-Man?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, this movie looks good, but I think I've been calling this shit for a long time. I think you guys are in for a rude awakening. We'll watch the trailer and then we'll talk about it. Because I don't.
Oh.
Still at Baskin Robbins. Love it.
That was good.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Sucked, bro.
Ouch.
Is this Spy Kids 3?
This is Spy Kids 3D.
I just had to say it. I still think it looks cool, but
I think it looked cool, but then the second shot, I wasn't a big fan. That I like. That I don't. Why?
Kang.
yeah, this is gonna be intense. Bill Murray.
Billy!
Wouldn't that have been funny if he was like, so what's it gonna be? Daredevil. Just another hero's name. So this, to me, the trailer cut real well. I think it looks good. I'm big fan of Paul Rudd, big fan of Ant-Man. Ant-Man's definitely dying in this.
Yes, agreed.
I'm pretty sure
There's parts
pretty-
that were not in this trailer that was at Comic-Con trailer.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So, yeah.
But I think they show it in the trailer. I think they show him dying.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
That would be a
that they
dumb
do.
move.
Well, it's fast. It's very fast. Like, but I've watched this trailer like 5 times. I'm 60% sure.
That it's maybe not an alternate version?
No, I'm pretty sure that it's showing him dying.
Okay.
So,
Well, figured. I already have that
Yeah.
in my canon of what's happening.
yeah.
Question to me is, how did Cassie get down there? Have the suit?
When they
Or-
get sucked in,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know. I don't know. It could be something as silly as like, hey, it's on our belt buckles.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
mean,
it's already extra small in their pocket.
Yeah, it's something like that. I mean, like when you think of
Like Iron Man's fucking bracelets.
Well, I get
that, or like in Ant-Man 2, where they literally have like shit like that in like a Matchbox like cart thing.
No, I
whatever.
Like
understand that it's possible
the
to
building.
bring it, but it doesn't show her having it.
Correct. Yeah.
Landed there. Scott's in his suit. She's not.
Yeah.
So does she wait to do it?
Maybe they make
Check
one.
this out.
Maybe they make one in the quantum realm. I don't know.
It's quantum magic.
So like
Mania.
it looks
Mania.
good. I think Kang looks awesome.
Hmm?
Kang looks really good.
Like the changes that they did from Major's Loki.
What different Kang? Different Kang.
Correct, but that's what I like is the
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that this one is the actual Conqueror. Yeah. So, because the Kang that's in Loki is supposed to be, in quotes, he who remains, which is a Kang that literally just hangs out at the end of all things and just, yeah. Well, now, yeah.
He was kind of keeping everything at bay. That's with the like
Yeah.
things like. No, he could pop up over here. Oh, no,
Yep.
he could pop up over here.
And I mean, he even says it in Loki. He's like, if you think I'm bad, wait till you meet my variants.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be bad, dude. And, yeah. So anyway, I mean, I think this looks good. It looks well worth a watch. I can't wait to see it in the theaters.
Hell yeah.
I think I'm wrong, but I'm really hoping that Paul Rudd doesn't die in this. But
Yep.
There's
I'm
always
gonna
a
say- I'm
possibility.
gonna say yes. Cassie to go on with the
yeah.
kind of hat.
Yeah.
Don't want to say spoilers, but possible spoilers.
Yeah.
Could have.
I don't think he's making it, man.
No.
Which sucks, because I mean, it's cool he got a trilogy out of his character, and he got Endgame and all that shit.
Got zero MODOK. No MODOK.
They'll save MODOK for something else. Like, and they won't reveal him, I don't think. There's a lot of
Do
pushback
we
that they
wanna-
got for that.
Now as far as gonna play.
I'll bet something. Or I mean, just speculate whatever the fuck. Yeah.
I don't think it's.
Really?
I think it's gonna be David Crow.
The guy who
The guy who did Yellow
from
Jacket.
yeah. I mean, you might. Yeah, you're probably. So
A word on the.
yeah, the fanboy in me wants it to be Jim Carrey,
I
but
think that it would. Good for the show, or for the. If he was
yeah,
detrimental to it, probably not.
yeah. I think logically, what you're saying makes a lot of sense. Like David Cross coming back and being that. And because he got shrank and all that shit, and he was in the quantum realm, like he's already there.
Yep.
Teams up with Kang because Kang is like, "Hey, you're evil, me too." And
Let's be evil together.
so yeah, I think you're probably right. I'd really like it to be Jim Carrey. That would be cool.
My other reason saying that it's probably going to be a one-off.
Oh yeah,
Probably the only, and that's one reason why you wouldn't necessarily have Jim Carrey because he. A consistent character, I don't think, but their story that they're trying to tell, I think.
no. I think for the character's sake, you don't have him in an Ant-Man film. You would have him in an Iron Man film.
Oh, you can't. We can't.
Well, not anymore. Yeah, not anymore. Like MODOK would have been a cool Iron Man 2 villain, I think. It's weird because I hate Whiplash in that film, but I also like him a lot. Yeah.
Here's my
My
bird.
bird. Yeah. I'll get you your bird, okay? Get you 1,000 birds.
He's not my bird.
Yeah, so I think, yeah, like somebody like MODOK, pivotal in the Iron Man comics and stuff like that. Like he's his arch nemesis, always has been. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I like you said, one-off character, probably just like, hey guys, MODOK's in the film. Okay, bye. Like,
gonna pose some kind of roadblock for
yeah,
because they're split up into two.
yeah.
First three stuck through first, and then
Yeah.
somebody's gonna come across them. It's
Michelle Pfeiffer's like, oh no, it's my ex-boyfriend MODOK.
that's what I thought. Bill Murray.
Then you
was
got
gonna-
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
What, MODOK?
No, ex-boyfriend.
Oh.
Like from down there, she knows him from there.
Oh. Yo, she better not be cheating on.
Well, she was stuck in the quantum realm.
Well, you keep that quantum pussy closed.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That is
They ain't
the-
cheating. There's still a
that-
wedding ring on your finger.
But that is a portal.
What?
The quantum
Oh,
coochie.
The quantum coochie. Oh my god. That should have been the fucking episode name, dude. The quantum coochie. Oh man,
I wanna
coochie
change my
mania.
Bungie name to that.
That would be funny
Is
as
that the
shit.
parody? Like Pikmin?
Yeah, you got an raid team. Yo, quantum coochie, I need you and poo poo pee pee pants to come over here as quick as possible. Oh man, yeah, dude. But yeah, it looks good. I think it looks definitely watchable. Think it's gonna be
You're
The
fun.
more,
The more you think
parodies,
about it.
more characters. You got Mo Dick.
We're just gonna make a porn that's Ant-Man themed.
Yeah, do it.
But yeah. One thing I want to note that I mean, you know, I'm an asshole for saying this, but the wasp's hair, it's like really short.
Hmm?
Not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. Yeah.
It is what
Spice
it
things
is.
up.
Yeah, her hair short. Woo! So
That's not
spicy.
shade.
So
Modernize it.
fuck it. Let's just shave our head like Natalie Portman and V for Vendetta. Fuck it. Who cares? At least she can pull off like a shaved head and look good.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that wasp. No, sorry, not it.
About it.
Not about it, dude.
Keep the helmet on.
I mean, she badass still, but not a fan of the hair, man. Not a fair.
Not a fair.
Not a fair.
Not fair.
Not a fair.
Not a fair of the hand.
Is there anything else Marvel that we missed? I don't know.
Stay tuned.
That was the only Marvel
Witcher
thing that I
season
was
two.
like. Witcher season 2. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's it.
Yeah, we did.
What? Backlash? For what? That's because She-Hulk was terrible.
So was Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Also different because essentially a movie. Is
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, sucks when your writers are
What's
idiots.
funny is, you pigs.
Oh yeah, in Werewolf by Night. Yeah, I mean she's also a pivotal character in the MCU.
That's what
so-
I'm. Oh, in the MCU.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Well, in the MCU and the comics, like that character is like legit badass. So I mean,
Yeah, that's where I don't understand. Like, but wait a minute. Those two shows sucked.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
and direction that they were going with
Odd.
horror and
Yeah, especially with Man Thing.
Yeah.
Man Thing, we were ripping people in half and shit. Yeah.
arms cut off.
Yeah,
all this
yeah.
stuff. One dude gets smashed in the head.
Yep.
So the whole bunch. And
Yeah.
I'm surprised that they went that far. And I'm
Yeah, me too. Me too.
violence.
Yeah, in regards to like the whole backlash thing and everything is, I mean, just, well, it's just, I mean, I'm sorry, your show's just not good. Like, it's just not good, dude. So,
Also, I feel it not the populist. That's journalists writing the articles.
right.
It's narrative that's trying to be out.
Yeah.
I don't agree necessarily content.
Yeah.
Werewolf by Night, which
Or Moon
has
Knight.
all of the aspects that you're trying to prove in the other shows.
Yeah.
Just executed better.
Yeah.
And the story is better.
Yeah. I like I said, I think hands down the best Marvel. Well, other than Far From Home, and I'm biased on that because I love Spider-Man, but other than that, I would say the best thing that come out of Marvel this year is Moon Knight, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Can't think of anything else that I liked better than Moon Knight this year.
Moon Knight was definitely a really good watch.
Oh yeah.
And just show wise, right? Doctor Strange was.
I liked Moon Knight better than Doctor Strange.
I don't even think I've seen Multiverse of Madness yet.
It's all right. I mean, it's not bad. It's not amazing though. Yeah. But I think Moon Knight was just better. And again, not saying Doctor Strange is bad. I just think that I had a better time watching, and I was more invested in what was going on in Moon Knight than I was in Doctor Strange. Now, if Moon Knight would have just been a 2.5 hour film or something like that, I don't know if I would have been as invested. But I can honestly say that the character of Moon Knight, what they were doing in the show, and just the
acting.
Yeah, the acting, just everything, like even like star power and stuff like that in the show itself. I mean, I thought it was leagues and bounds better than what we got in anything else. So, I mean, at the end of the day, like I don't know. I want Marvel to succeed, but I mean, they are kind of wishy-washy right now.
They need to learn.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just throw money at it. And that's the other thing.
Can't make everything look like Spy Kids. Oh, I know.
They're bad at their on a general basis, but what they put out, how it like oversight,
right?
It's given a free reign,
right?
Like,
yeah, you're good, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, like where it went wrong. Like I feel like even with both of them, Hulk and Miss Marvel, could have been done in a different way. It would have made it more palatable.
Yeah.
If it even went down just to dialogue. Dialogue's some of the hardest things to do. I get that.
I don't know.
Same thing with Rings of Power. It was the same scenario, which Game of Thrones, they got lucky. They had great source material to work off of.
Right.
And they somehow got an amazing team.
Yeah.
But the guys that did it didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
Yeah.
And that's proven now in a whole bunch of...
Yeah.
They had no experience. And it showed once their hands were not held anymore.
Correct. Yeah.
Same thing with Rings of Power. My opinion. Have these two... Their credits, not much.
Yeah.
So, and the word on the street is that AJ, they've been passed up over and over and over and over again. Somehow gotten hit here and then you get what you got.
What happened to making a portfolio and presenting that in front of like people and being like, "This is what I'm capable of."
All back scratching nepotism.
Right? Yeah. That's where I'm thinking a lot of stuff's lacking these days because of stuff like that, where it's like, oh yeah, I know JJ, I know fucking Chris Nolan,
That's why
and
a lot of these independent things are booming.
Yeah,
because it's more passion projects.
Mm-hmm.
Air more. It's not just.
You mean like an indie film?
Indie films,
Yeah.
or just like with the Hellraiser thing.
Oh,
Granted,
yeah.
It's not an indie film, but team behind it, it's given shitload.
Yeah, here's 500 million. Go ahead and make your movie. It's like, look, we got to be strategic with our money. Our budget's not big. This movie needs to be big. It needs to feel bigger than the budget. Let's figure out a way of how to do that.
You can do it not in a overexpensive CGI type of way. You have to work around it and shoot practically that and use old techniques that had been put to the wayside because we could just do it in CGI.
Sure.
But now you lose some of the realness to it.
Yeah.
Although you do have people like James Cameron who can do Avatar 2. Don't know how much of that's practical, but like,
Well, so that's a gray area for me because it's like in Avatar, yes, it is all CGI, but it's motion capture. So it looks, it's like something like Avatar is much different than something like just off the top of my head, like something like King Kong versus Godzilla, where all you're doing is watching two CGI monsters just fuck everything up.
right.
Or something like Hulk versus Abomination, where it's like two CGI goons just fucking going at it. It's a little bit different for me in regards to CGI type things, just because it's like with Avatar, I don't know. It's just a different vibe. I feel like it's a little bit more real looking, and I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying, though? It's not just like watching a fucking hyena warg on screen, and you're like, that's not really there.
It was poorly
Yeah.
executed.
Yeah, or like things were like composited terribly or something like that. We're like we were talking about with the dragons in House of Dragon. I mean, like everything looks so good. So, and it's like that's how you do it correctly. You know, or you can just have some dude dress up in a wig and paint himself green, and you know, they're your She-Hulk.
They also did practical stuff, like the
Yeah.
whole Viserys's whole like Syria model.
Yeah.
Had to build that.
Or even like the mounts for the dragons when they're on the mount and everything. Looks good, but it's practical. I mean, somebody built that fucking whatever the saddle. Thank you, Jesus. But yeah, like somebody built that.
Saddle is probably sitting on top of a big green.
Yeah,
blob.
100%. That's what I'm getting at. Is it's like, you know, and it's done well. Where they're showing them riding on a dragon close up, and they got the fan blowing and their fucking hair's going and everything. I'm like, yeah, this looks fine.
Right.
Like so, but then you get to something like, you know.
But I'll juxtapose. So like what we just described there. All right, you have a person in costume, and then the saddle on green blob.
Yeah.
Right, and then yes, you have fans and all this. But that to the power, where they built the whole fucking ocean thing.
Yeah, I know.
And
for nothing.
Now, grant it looked good.
It
when they were
did.
doing
Yeah.
it,
Oh yeah. I mean, dude, let's be
but
real
it
here.
was empty.
The sets in Rings of Power look good.
Most of them.
Well, yeah, when they're not CGI backdrop, but
Right.
but like the docks and all that kind of stuff, like you said, the water sequences, all that kind of, even in Moria, like things look interesting.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know, just doesn't like a wise woman once said, it doesn't have a soul. You know what I mean? Call back.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I agree with you. I think and it's funny, you know, it's a meme where everything Marvel wise looks like fucking Spy Kids 3D now, and it's like with Quantumania kind of getting that vibe. Whereas,
There's some parts that don't though.
True.
You know, when they first landed, yeah, it definitely had that sort of.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I was like, where's Faloop and the Thumb Thumbs?
in context, though, that's the
Floops, Fooglies.
context of that's kind of like the quantum realm.
I
Kinda
know.
weird.
I know.
Go through the plant stuff.
Like, how
that
the
was all
fuck are you
good.
even going to show that on film? Like, what is the quantum realm? How are we going to, you know, it's not like you can go on your backyard and be like, we're in the quantum realm now. Like, you know?
There's parts that they can possibly explain to things.
Sure. Yeah, sure. I'm sure they'll have some sort of, what is it called? Like MacGyver type explanation for it where it's like, you know, flux capacitor
Yeah.
type shit where it's like, yeah, you got your suit because we had it in this nickel.
That was one thing.
Like-
Speculate. Janet Van.
Yeah. It's like, what? But why'd you wait so long to tell us now?
Maybe stolen.
Oh my
It shows
fucking
him
god!
kind of crashing down while she's like growing plants, whatever it must. That it might be that all that he Nice.
Dude, oh my god.
I've been waiting to get my atomizer. And now now the rings around me.
Now we can satirize ourselves in mithril.
Also
Yeah.
talks that whole
Uh-huh.
rings.
Jesus Christ. God damn it.
There's inscriptions on there, and it matches.
Really?
Yeah. Remember in Shang-Chi?
Where
Hey,
he's
signal!
and sending a signal to the quantum. I didn't even put two and two together with that. Huh. Jesus Christ.
So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, wouldn't that be funny if they go down there and Shang-Chi is like, hey, what's up?
I'm in here for 3
Abomination
months.
or down
Yeah,
there.
just hanging out with Bill Murray. Yeah, we figured we stopped by. I mean, fuck it.
Bill Murray's like, hey, do you know any good lawyers?
Love
My
that.
favorite color is green.
Yeah, yeah.
Bring
So
BBW a whole new.
just constantly winking.
Exactly.
Yeah, just constant winks. Yeah, man. I don't know. Who knows? It'll be cool. I know I'm gonna go see it. I'm sure all of us will when it comes out. Yeah. Hopefully it's really good. I think it has potential. This and Wakanda Forever look like they're gonna be good. I'm excited to see what they
Initial
do.
thoughts, yes.
Yeah. Just from the trailers and stuff. Excited to see what they do. Again, Kang
Namor.
looks so good. Yeah.
That's the one downside.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I just can't wait to see that quantum
Well, I don't-
cooch.
that.
Some portal to the quantum est.
Mania.
I don't think Namor is going to be the big bad in that
No.
film. Yeah, I think he's going to be mid-tier bad, then flip, and then it'll be like
Be the initial
Doctor.
antagonist.
Dr.
that'll then
Doom.
Fail the villain.
Yeah.
Will be,
Yeah, that's what I think.
and there's. Not Thaddeus Ross. Is
yeah.
the
No.
Baby.
Fuck.
Scheming.
Jesus Christ.
That too. That still exists.
I'm excited. I will say,
That still exists. There is a multiverse.
It's not going to be that anymore. It's going to be quantum realm.
yeah, it'll be
Hercules,
stuff
Hercules.
it'll be stuff like that. I am very excited though to see Harrison Ford play Bolt or what is his fucking name?
In the new
In the Thunderbolts, he's playing Ross,
Yeah,
the Red
yeah, he's-
Hawk. Yeah. So, which is cool. I'm excited to see that. It'd be weird seeing a fucking Hulk version of Harrison Ford, though. Ugh.
Red.
Yeah, right. And it's very angry.
And
If
very,
it-
very
that's
ugly.
the thing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Get off my lawn.
I told Steven Spielberg I didn't want to do another Indiana Jones. It just turns red.
The boulder runs over him, and he's like, "Oh, I'm back, bitch."
He just picks it up. He's like, "Fuck this boulder. I'm over it." Or like we said, like
That's not
last
how
week.
mutants work.
Yeah, said last week where he's like, he sees like a snake. I hate snakes.
Rips his head off.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
How? How the fuck does he turn into Red Hulk?
What do you mean? Well, he gets
What do you-
experimented on, cause he's the one who turns Abomination into
Correct,
Abomination.
correct.
So.
So we don't need blood. Then. Not gonna tie into She-Hulk. Yet.
Well, they used
Agencia.
Hawk's blood
The first one.
for Abomination. Yeah, it was like a synthesized version of his blood, but it had Gamma in it too.
Right.
But I
just-
don't know.
With She-Hulk kind of establishing
I know.
they're supposed to be a connected character. So, and the finale of She-Hulk erased it.
That's true.
But how much did it?
I don't
Hulk
know.
still
We're
did
gonna have
go
to ask
space
Kevin.
And have a son.
Gonna have to ask the telescope with arms, Kevin. Fuck him. and fuck that show. Oh God.
I see an RGB. I mean, it's unbelievable, dude.
Oh, I thought
It's
you know what would
crazy.
have been better is if she went to like Marvel Studios, like the actual building, and she sat down with Kevin Feige and was like,
Yeah.
"Look, I don't like this ending," and he's like, "Tough tits" or something like that, and she's like, "All right, whatever."
He just like
Tough tits.
punches her back through the fourth one.
Through the Disney Channel thing, she goes flying back into the She-Hulk thing. Go back to where you came from. Boom.
Just smacks her with a script.
Love that. He has like the Infinity Gauntlet on. This is my franchise. You fuckers.
It's one of the ones you buy at like Target or whatever.
Yeah. She's like, Kevin, that's plastic. Shut up!
Merchandising.
Oh my God.
No.
Apparently, he's really mad about the
Yes,
final episode. Yeah, because he wanted them to do something different, and they didn't.
Right.
Yeah, he wanted them to end on a serious note, and they
No,
chose not to.
Why would you? It's a comedy.
Yeah.
Clearly, lawyer show. So much lawyering, so much comedy
So much
Crap.
lawyering.
into one. It was the best. I don't know. I'm having a hard time. Which was
Go.
better, Darryl Brooks' trial or that? Oh,
Is it? What ended up happening?
guilty on every charge.
Yikes.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything about sentence.
Multiple
Biggest fucking
lifetimes
train
in
wreck.
jail, probably.
If you ever want an example of this is why you hire a lawyer, minimum offender.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't ever represent yourself.
Ah,
You don't.
that's
You
always
don't
a
know.
mistake.
You don't know
That's
best.
always a fucking mistake.
Yeah.
That was the crux of that in his yelling and arguing. Don't do that either. Don't yell at the judge. Don't tell the judge.
Oh
stuff. Don't do that.
no. My man did that
Oh, every day.
every
Every
day.
day. That's why I loved watching. I'm like, this is nuts. How are you?
How are you like?
And then totally had the ability to take him out of the courtroom and bring him back to his cell. Didn't. They courtroom. He could rant and rave over there and still be in the proceedings. This judge was so accommodating. Biggest factor was they didn't want to have any reason.
Of course, yeah,
And-
of course. Give him every single thing that he wants and make him look like an absolute idiot. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
But it was hilarious though when it came to closing argument. Right? State gave theirs. Right? Goes to him. He's been saying this whole time. It's like, gonna tell the jury about jury nullification. Jury can decide on their own to not obey the law. Say we give this person. They technically have the power to do that,
Mhm.
right? But you, as the defendant or the plaintiff, you cannot bring that up to them in any way. It has to come their own while they're there. So everybody agreeing and saying, "No, this is stupid."
Yeah, this is wrong. This
There was
guy's
a law
wrongfully
about
accused.
Spitting out bubble gum on the sidewalk, and now you're facing 10 years. Violated. Everybody there can be like, "No, we're not doing this."
Yeah.
Technical jury nullification, but you're not allowed to say, "Hey, you have the right to do this." Right? And he's saying the whole time, "I'm going to do it." You do it, you're going to forfeit your right to give a closing argument. He had already forfeited his right to testify. Kept doing dumb shit.
Jeez, man.
So he's like, "I'm going to do it, dude." And she's like, "Don't fucking do it. I'm bringing the jury in now. Don't do it." Brings the jury in.
Does it?
Immediately does it. God damn it. All right, jury, out of the room.
Oh my God. If I was in the jury, I'd be like, are you kidding?
Well, exactly. So bring jury's
Like,
out
send this
again.
motherfucker to jail. I don't care anymore.
The quietest that he's ever
Who
been
is
a
this?
judge.
I'm sorry.
This is the guy that ran over all.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
So he killed 6 people, injured 61.
What a
It was.
piece of garbaggio.
Well,
Yeah. Have fun in jail, bitch.
so she like was
He's
just
gonna get a
going
train
over.
ran on him.
Like, this is your last chance.
Yeah.
Not giving you another one. Just don't do that.
Yeah.
Whatever. And why
Judge like, nah, cool, man. Not cool.
prosecution then was
Not
like, "Do you have any
smart.
objections?" Prosecution's like, listen, Judge, I think we should proceed this way, right? Bring the jury back in. If he says that, we all know within 3 seconds of the jury being in there, he's going to say it again. That's exactly what the prosecutor said. 3 seconds, he will. So if he does, move him to the other courtroom. If he continues, then revoke the rights. We're fine with doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds pretty accommodating to me. Good God.
Seriously. Brings the jury back in, and I'm watching Ada at the time. Most of the trial, I was just watching the trial. I didn't need because it was entertaining enough. But for the end, I was watching Ricada. They were like, all right, and how many sentences is he going to do? Is it first sentence, second sentence,
Holy
whatever?
shit.
Is he going to bring up jury nullification? Sure to, like, he starts talking, says the first sentence. We're like, not in the first one.
Wow.
And he gets through, ends up speaking for 50 minutes.
50 minutes?
It was kind of garbage. They were given an hour to do. So
holy fuck.
But it was so surprising when he was actually like, oh, wow.
He's actually doing it. Yeah. Good job, buddy.
Didn't work out for him.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You ran over 1,000 people at the Christmas Day parade, you idiot.
And they were reading after the next day. Only took them a couple hours to.
Sure.
Next day they had all the people in the courtroom, all the victims' families, and all that, reading out the verdicts. The judge has to read off every single one. 76 charges. Has to read in the case found.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
He's the second one. Gets to the end of guilty on charge 2. Somebody crowd. Burn in hell, you piece of shit!
No way!
Yeah. I'm
Damn.
like, oh god, this is gonna continue. It didn't. That was the only outburst time, but I was waiting for.
Did the judge like?
Hey, stop that shit!
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't think that he got ejected out of the room.
Yeah, but she'll be.
Like,
hey, one more time, and you're out of here, buddy. Yeah. Love that.
So yeah.
Burn it out!
and when I was watching,
That's amazing.
Ricada, and then
Yeah, I'm familiar.
I was watching him. They were talking about it because I hadn't watched the whole trial and obviously as much as them.
Sure.
Lawyers.
Yeah.
But they were like, when it came to the prosecution closing, they were like, this is it. If the prosecution does not fuck up here, then there has been no incident at all that could be brought up as they didn't. They did a perfect closing, and so I don't think dude's gonna appeal. I think he's gonna appeal. I don't think it's gonna be accepted.
No.
And with the first charge that he was given guilty to, mandatory. And
61.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yep. It was tough shit.
Human garbage.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's end it on that somber note. So, yeah.
Yeah. Next week, I guess we're gonna attempt to.
We're gonna try to record it.
Keep you posted on when we'll actually upload.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that when we do that, we'll just flood the Discord with like, "Hey, everybody, watch this, please. Let us know what you guys think." But the beauty of it is for all you people who are like, Jesus, their podcast was 3 hours today. I'm not trying to listen to the whole thing. The beauty of it is it's gonna be cut into like sections, like so it's like like. Take, for instance, what we did with Quantumania. That would be its own video. What we do with House of the Dragon.
In the full live, we can set up chapters.
Yeah. Either or.
Yeah, so I guess we'll talk about it more. The editing factor of it.
No.
We have to designate a different day.
I'm going to squash that right now and just tell everybody, if anybody's even here anymore, it probably one person. Yeah, no. So it's more than likely not going to be up on Sunday. It will more than likely be up by Friday of that week. Or
yeah.
Well,
I would say I would hope it'd be a little bit closer in, maybe a Wednesday.
Wednesday would be cool with me too. I'm cool with either or. I'm just saying like Friday would be like at the very latest Friday. But yeah, so what we're trying to do here is we're trying to resurgence our YouTube and get people to
And I wanna
engage
be able
us
to
on
put
that.
extra content in it. Like I said, we could or whatever.
Yeah.
Plain
Tips
Jane
and
ad.
E's, man.
Yeah.
Plain Jane ad.
Or
Or
the
do
or
like
that.
yeah, we can do that or like
Our own ads. Like,
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's gonna be good for us. I think it's gonna maybe alleviate some pressure from here too, where it's like, oh my god, now I gotta fucking drive all the way up to Tyler's stupid house, and or it's shit like that, where it's like
technical difficulty. That's pretty much the crux of it.
yeah, for me, I would say that that's probably the main thing is that like when it goes to 0 kilobytes and we get booted off and everything, I hate that.
The behind the scenes of the setup of the show where cameras don't.
Yeah.
Shit like that. So.
Right. So I think it'll be good for us. It'll be a fresh new like slate type of thing. And
Good
you know,
change.
I think it's gonna be for the better, and I'm excited to get a new flow of things on. So
Sure.
I'm excited because I do love doing this. I do love talking about film. I do love everything that we really talk about. That's why we do it.
why we're still doing it.
Yeah, and it's not like there's like 100 people in the chat or anything. Like there's like
Not yet.
3. Yeah. So, well, yeah, right, and not yet. And maybe this new formula gets more people into the Twitch or into the YouTube, and we get comments and shit like that. And that'd be cool.
Oh yeah, give me a thumbs up.
Yeah, I mean, like when we go see Quantumania, I'd love for people in the comments to be like, "Oh, you guys were so wrong about this," or "You guys were so right about this. You guys called this like weeks ago," and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I like when people engage with us. Yeah.
Where we
Yes. Or like like Roach Gaming clips where it's like, us playing games and just being like a montage of just like silly willy things
Debauchery.
happening. Yeah.
Debauchery.
Lee Ball would probably get his own playlist of clips
Jesus.
or like, rating with Lee Ball. Sheesh.
Uh,
Lee Ball, where we going? Which plate? Dead silent. Lee Ball, you're not even on the plate. Get on the plate now. God. Yeah. But anyway, are Ravens playing today? No. We're on Monday? We bye? Bye week?
Well, technically, yeah, we played Sunday and Thursday this week.
Of last week?
We already played.
This week.
Thursday night.
We played.
Yeah.
Sunday and then Thursday, so we don't play till the 7th.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's a
okay,
fucking
okay.
Monday night game.
Cool. Monday night game, huh?
Na-na-na-na.
But yeah, Stone, you gotta start streaming again.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I do too.
I do too.
Yeah, we all do. We
We got to step our shit up. Well, now
Let's make a goal of this
now
week.
I got a different schedule.
I know, I do
So
too.
I'll be going 9 to 5 Monday through Thursday.
Oh, hell yeah.
Pretty much. Well, 9
Yeah, because like if y'all are streaming
'Cause then I
while
can-
I'm
I mean, I can
working
stream
at like
it
a
to
school
7.
or something, I would gladly bring y'all up and just like put you in my pocket for when I'm up on the ladder and shit. But like like it would be fun. I miss when all of us were streaming all the time.
Yeah, I need to get that again. This thing is,
Oh, really?
I don't know. This sound
Make sure you don't
quality
leave
is-
that here this week.
Oh yeah.
So
Well, I do
different.
have the backup. I just have to.
Oh, yeah. It does, yeah. But yeah, so we're excited to,
More
embark
news coming.
on more of, this wild podcast journey that we're on. It's fun and exciting. I'm starting to feel like I'm getting out of my funk. So, yeah, I'm starting to not feel. I mean, it's probably because
when you were doing a lot of the AI art stuff, like, oh, he's
starting.
shit.
Yeah. The personal shit that was going on outside of everything, it's starting to go back to normal again now. So that's good.
like ramping up.
No, yeah. So, well, I figured
Yeah,
like
it's going-
not
it's
normal
going-
is down,
yeah.
like decline, and then yeah. So, but yeah, so I'm my family's not going wild anymore and stuff like
Good.
that. So it's starting to level out now. So I do know I need to get back in the studio with you, and we need to fucking master that album. Yeah, like big time.
I got it. Yeah.
Well, it's just something that respectively, for me, I didn't want to go over there and be like, "Oh, I don't feel like being here right now," or like, you know what I mean? And it's just like not there. I want to be. I want to be. That's true. That's true. Yeah, because I would. Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would. I would, especially
You're
the
not too
air.
far from my house at all.
No, I'm not. I'm really not. So it's slowly but surely, but we'll get there. Yeah. So cool. Oh yeah.
Show coming.
Oh yeah. Show?
Yeah. Revamp of the.
Oh yeah. I thought you meant like a show. So I was like,
No.
what?
What show is that?
I don't know. I'd like to.
Quantum
I'd like to
Coochie.
play a show. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Last thing I heard was good, so.
That's kind of stuff takes a while.
Oh, of course.
But yeah.
Yep. All right, everybody. We'll keep you posted on
Peace
what's
out.
happening.
Watch out for the quantum coochie.
Hey, whoa, hey.
Who's that quantum coochie?
Don't get lost in that sauce.
Right, we'll have all that built
Sauce.
in the video.
Yes, sir.
Later at the appropriate parts. Yeah. Have a good one.
You too.
Yay.